Hello, good morning. Hi YouTube, welcome into part 5. I hope you guys saw the last part. I wasn't expecting the game to keep going, so I'm kind of glad about that. However, if you didn't see, I did post an extra stream, quote-unquote, yesterday, so go ahead and go check that out. And if you guys didn't see, this entire month for the edited VOD, it is actually the one that Mousy was kind enough to make for us. So go and check that out. That is a repo highlight. So thank you, Mousy. And then we streamed with Mousy yesterday. So I did put the information for Mousy's charity drive for a stack up in the description of that final one, the other video from yesterday. So if you guys have not had a chance to, go and give that a watch, and also go and support the cause if you guys have not already. So let's go ahead and I'll hop into it. But hi, I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you guys are having a really lovely Wednesday. If you guys didn't see, I'm not here for the rest of the weekend. I have to go and do some, medical stuff tomorrow, which I have to fill that out too. Oh my god. Hi, Taki. I was this close to canceling stream because the amount of stuff that I have to do. And then I went, but the problem is then I'm gonna have to upload a short, which I'm then gonna have to make, which I think takes longer for me. So I'm like, also hi Ark. I might as well at that point just stream. So chat, it'll be a shorter stream. It's okay, because you guys got me all day yesterday over on Mousy's, and then I streamed a little bit later on Monday. So, chat, we're gonna see how long we go. So, welcome back. I think this is part 5, yes? Correct? Something like that? So, if you guys didn't see, we were playing yesterday, and oh boy, was I feral, and Mousy was also feral. I think because I was feral. Cap'n, go back to your stream. Hi, Cap'n. Last I saw, Cap'n and Ren had stopped Stardew and were doing their Genshin dailies again. I laugh every time. Also, thank you, chat. Ender says that we have to drink water. Yesterday was a mess, so I kind of need a day. A little calmer, a little quieter, because tomorrow's not going to be calm and quiet. All the paperwork says that it could take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Oh, chat. My life. So, chat, if you missed it yesterday, we played for a little bit in the morning. I actually went live a little early. Hi, Simon. And, we most recently lost our main doctor and cook, Tempered. Now, what does that mean? That means that we've been having a lot of issues with 1, feeding everyone, 2, not having them get food poisoned, and 3, we have to be very careful with everything that we do. Now, the problem was as we were sitting here, last time that we did this, where the mechs were coming after us, we had 2 seasons. Apparently, we have now found out. Should I give you shoutouts? Thanks. I do see. I saw that I got a shout out over by Moo and Beth. But, so we had that going on. And last time when we were told, hey, the mechs are coming after you, you have 2 seasons that you have to leave. And I was like, okay. And then yesterday we were playing and it goes, hey, you have 4 days to vacate. And I'm like, great. Awesome. So I'm like, great. It's more random than we thought. I don't know how quick it will be, but what we're gonna try doing is we most recently got a new colonist, and this is the grandson, I believe it was, of Pepper, who is one of our original colonists, who is now gonna be our main hauler, who we're just gonna send picking up everything immediately. We cannot keep anything on the tile. There could be the possibility at this rate where we have 24 hours before we have to vacate. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're still figuring it out, so yeah. Well, we went from 2 seasons to the engines aren't 4 days cooldown. Oh no. Oh no, you should use today's sponsor. We're not sponsored. No. Moo found out why and jumped in. Oh, great. All right, chat, let's go see how we're doing. So we'll go and take a look. So we stopped at a new area. It's called Rubium Town. No, there's still... Oh, well, it was 42513 today. And then Mousy. So you didn't want to count anyway, trust me. So chat, welcome to Rubium Town. So this is our newest tile. So over here, you can actually take a look at some of our previous things. So we actually started out over here in this fungal forest. This was our first one. So this one over here was the ghost town that we had stopped at. And then we hopscotched over here and we ended up right here. And this was our little spot. So this was actually the Tall Ferret Ruins. So this is where we most recently were. We were starting to get rice. It was really nice. We went through some ruins. Temper died. We buried him. We found some nice weapons. And then we were told we had to go again. So now here we are over at Rubium Town over here. It's an oak tree grove and an abandoned colony. So 6, 8. We can't even get 7. So welcome in. So this is our little tile. As you can see, there's a lot of trees. So we're going to try and focus on maybe getting a whole bunch of wood this time, I think, around. You'll also notice there's a whole bunch of steel over here. The reason for that is we have figured out that our lovely little megavols that everyone was saying, I don't think we needed those, Taki and Raven went over here and mined out all of this. This is 2,600 steel. So yeah. What's the end target? So... it updated for us, so we're pretty sure that that's what this is. So we've discovered a mechanoid grav engine. You could use this to build a grav ship to quickly move around the planet. It includes tech that passively scans for nearby technology. If you obtain this, you can upgrade your grav ship over time. So I wonder if this is a way to be able to exit the stratosphere and be able to get off of the Rimworld, is to have another way to build the ship that you can for the end game, but in a way that you can leave over through this. So I don't know. It should keep updating over time. We have to go pick up some more parts and see how that goes. So over here we've got a whole bunch of our animals. We have a whole bunch of these lovely toads that are our battle toads. They are Colossus toads. So we have like Luna, we have Mousy, we have Shira, we have NS, we have Ratty. We did have CJ. Unfortunately, CJ gave himself for the colony. Yeah, not an anomaly, repeat, please. Chat, do not spoil it for me. Don't. Just don't. I will be so mad and I will end stream right now. I'll just be like, bye, everybody. I'll be like, I'm out. Bye. Have fun. Have a good day. See y'all next week. So, welcome to the ruins. So, this was already here. So as you can see, we're already starting to deconstruct some of this as much as we can. So we figured that out the last time. It's kind of nice just to deconstruct these ruins that we come across. So we've started adding on to our little ship over here. So this is actually our storage. My captions died again. I don't know why. But this is our little storage area. We're starting to put a fire foam popper over here because there were some extras left over here. So yay. And now people actually have beds. There's actually lights. We actually have power. So we are currently doing research on solar panels, so we could try and add another section to our ship where we can have power here permanently as well. So we could always have solar. We do have a small, very small little freezer over here, but it does have more food than it has ever had, so we're happy about that. And we've got like a quote-unquote hospital? Especially because we don't have a doctor, so I need people who are sick to be laying down as often as possible. We're hoping that our newest recruit, Otter, who is the grandson of Pepper, will actually be able to take up that helm a little bit. He does have a doctoring of 3, which is still better than Rico with a 2. So we're pretty sure that that's actually why Temper died. But just for now, we're going to keep everyone on doctoring just in case. But for the most part, that's not too bad. Really quick, we have Pepper over here, who's our miner and constructor. who has a son and a grandson, as we have now seen. Otter has recently joined us, so yay. Pepper, I'm sure, is very happy about that. Then we have Med over here, who is our sheriff. He unfortunately can't do a lot of other stuff. He pretty much is just our bodyguard, but he could do a little bit of social and intellectual, so while he's bored, I have him doing research as much as I can. Hi, Pepper. Then we've got Rico over here, who is our, he came in saying he had nowhere else to go, but I feel like that was kind of a lie, and I think he just wanted to join us. But I'm not exactly sure, but he was a bartender. He is now going to be our newest constructor. So we do need a lot of people working on construction for the most part, especially ripping out a lot of the stuff that we have in all of these ruins and things, so. Hi, Moth. Hold on, let me do that quick. Hold on, and there we go. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. I always appreciate when you guys gift subs, or when you guys use your channel points to gift subs to the community, or use them to get them yourself. It's always support, and I appreciate it. And that brings us back up to 34 subs. Yay! It's been a little low for a while, but I know things have been a little kooky with a lot of places worldwide, so it's understandable. And it's also the summer, so to save even harder. Yeah, and then you could have given someone else a sub, but it's always support, and it's great. To end stream, I think Ebb is close. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's close. I think he's halfway there or something like that. I think. I can't give you guys channel points, unfortunately. Otherwise I would, because that'd be kind of funny. But Rico's not doing too bad. He's also our temporary cook, as you can kind of see. He does have a cooking of 3, which isn't great, so he is giving some people food poisoning, but this is better than not having a cook at all, so we're gonna keep trying. You can with predictions, but it's from your guys' points, and then a lot of people don't actually join into the predictions for the most part, because most people are actually, like, you know, lurking for the most part, so then they don't realize that there's predictions in the first place. So it's a whole thing. And then it's only like one person that joins in the predictions. So yes, but no. Yeah, a lot of places also can't do predictions too. Especially our friends over in Singapore and also in the Philippines. It's blocked because it's considered gambling. Excuse me. So there you go. Also, then we have Torque over here. So the story of Torque was actually in our last area. She was actually in a crypto sleep casket, and so we released her, promised her that she could join us. Unfortunately, I think she's kind of against that, especially since we have lost our doctor. But she goes around doing our plants and our animals, so yay. Yay! You could build unpressurized sections. Yeah, I'm gonna do that over here for our solar panels. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, hi, Strong Beef. So, I want that stuff outside because we really don't need that, like, internal, because we're not gonna have a roof on it anyway. So this whole section over here is just gonna be open. So it's gonna be unpressurized, so then we could still have power over here. I don't know how that's gonna work with solar. We're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. But anyway, Otter over here, if you didn't see, is also very similar to Med. There's not really too much that he could do. Fortunately, though, he is a fast learner and he's too smart, but he also has creepy breathing, so people won't like him for that. But I'm hoping that maybe what we could try and do is we could try and get both his intellectual up and his medical up. So, normal doors aren't pressurized? So what doors are? I've got limestone. Steel? Does it have to be steel? What does that mean? And how do I find this out? And in your game as well. I think I already have you on here, don't I? Yeah, I have you on here. You get doors in later research. Oh my god. Alright, well, we'll deal with that then. I'll deal with that then. But anyway, welcome to the colony. You can see we have a whole bunch of cows over here. We now have a barn for them temporarily. They're actually over here eating most of this grass over here. But we have Vess literally just for the fact that he could give us chem fuel, because we do need that to kind of hopscotch everywhere. So, you know, things like that, chat. It's not a bad colony, just not... God damn it, these fucking birds are eating all my berries. Go away. Go the fuck away. Oh my god, they're eating all of it. Twerk, can you come over here and can you pull it out and put it away so they'll stop eating it? We have a whole bunch of crows that are over here. I'm half tempted to hunt them, but I also like crows and I don't want to hurt them. But they could be trained. Oh my god, Chad, I can train them to attack target! I might have the door. Pilot console, is it standard? Large thruster. Microelectronics. Signal jammer. Is there not? Hold on, let's go through here. So, beer brewing, heavy bridges. I know that there's like auto doors sometimes over here. Great bow, pemmican, carpet making, plate armor, long blades. Psychite refining. Search vac. So let's search vac. Vac stone tile. The hell is this? Carefully cut. They are pretty to look at, but they take a long time to lay. Okay. That's under stone cutting. Orbital tech? Oh, is it a vac barrier? An ultrasonic barrier that prevents depressurization in space. The field compressor compresses air molecules near the threshold, preventing gases from escaping while allowing people to freely travel through it. A vac barrier will do nothing to prevent intruders. Must be powered to prevent depressurization. Well, shit. That sucks. So, I guess what we need to do anyway is we do need to have the solar power in the first place. Then we could set up the batteries so that we can even have the depressurization in the first place. So we're still going to have to go with what I said. Which sucks. Yeah, that's crows in the fields. I know, I was like, maybe we should train them to attack for us. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one. Trainability, tameness, guard, attack. Command the animal to specific target that its master can see. The only problem is that I don't know... I don't know if I'd be able to feed them. No, they're not hindering the plant growth. What they're doing is every time that I pull something out of the ground, they immediately eat it. Yeah, I just have toads and crows. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know if I have enough stuff for them, though. I mean, we do have some berries. Twerk, let's see if we can get some crows. Try out the new ones since they're made for surviving in space. Will they not get depressurized? I don't know. I haven't added in biotech, so. Toads and crows. I recently was going through my pictures, actually, because someone sent me, they put me in their game, and the person in the game looked just like how my hair used to. And so I was looking for old pictures of myself, and I went, oh, here's a picture of me wearing that Black Crows t-shirt that I almost met Barack Obama in. Found a picture of that. No, we don't need Kong. Absolutely not. I like how Twerk is over here working, and Taki and Raven and all the frogs are just fucking following. And she's talking to all the crows, saying, hey, yo, you want to join us? We'll give you berries. We do not need a poll for Kong. Absolutely not. We already had donkeys, and we already ate them. We already ate them, because that's what we needed to do. We needed to eat them. We're gonna have toads, and we're gonna have crows. Story redeem, return when? The only problem is that half the time I don't know what stories to tell when you put me on the spot like that. And I feel like I've told tons of stories already, and what people should be doing is they should be, like, clipping each story and just putting, like, a whole master list together so I could just be like, ah, this story, or ah, this one. That's what we should have been doing from the get-go. Or adding it as a quote or something. Eb's not available today, unfortunately. Yeah, put together the Kyuu lore of stupid shit that I've done. You need to make the doors like oxygen not included. I've never actually done oxygen not included. It's illegal to tame or even train the crows. What? Why would you tell me this? Hold on. Is it illegal to train crows in state? Let's see which states. Well, that's New York. I don't know. Here it says it's illegal, but also unethical, impractical, expensive, and risky. It says every type of crow is listed on the Department of Interior's Federal Register of Migratory Birds. So that means it is indeed illegal to take, possess, export, import, transport, sell, purchase, or trade any crow or any part of any crow, including its feathers or a crow's eggs, or nest without a permit. I don't know, this is general, so I don't know. So, I have no idea. We're training him to steal cash. Okay, that'd be kind of funny. That'd be a little funny. Alright, Otter, why are you upset? Actually, can you take off this parka? Oh, I guess it is winter, isn't it? Yeah, how would you know who trained it? May allow you to have crows with a permit. I wonder if I can... How dumb would it be if, chat, I just show up tomorrow and I'm just like, hey guys, I have a pet crow permit, and I just get a crow. I could see the crow attacking the cat. I probably shouldn't. It would be very on brand for me, wouldn't it? Not even just being a witch, just me. That sounds like something I would do. That just sounds like something I would do. I would just show up and I'm just like, hey guys, I got a crow now. And everyone would be like, what? Why'd you do that? I feel like that's me. Alright, can we link this? Oh, chat, we have crow number 1! Someone was in prison for training a crow? What? They started attacking an elderly neighbor? So cool to get a permit! No, we're not doing that. Yeah, they'll take a liking to you. You only fed them. I'm not doing a protection racket. Oh my god, no. We're at 36 subs. I don't think we're gonna hit 96 subs anytime soon. I taught them to steal shiny things. Chat, I'm not getting crows. For the FBI agent that is watching my stream, for all intents and purposes, this is a joke. I am not doing anything illegal. He rehabs and owns several of them. Ooh, I'll have to go and look. I do really like crows. They're really pretty, and I have crows everywhere. I just went... So, if we find a crab, let me add you to the list. Plasma... If I could spell your name, wants to be a crab. Okay. Since one of the elderly neighbors had fallen and was in trouble. Oh. It's practically a red flag. You know what? That's true. We're not sending me to a rescue in a sanctuary. I have pet a crow before, though. When I was at a zoo. They were really cute. I did enjoy that crow. Alright, well now, chat, we have a crow. So we're gonna train this little guy to attack. So, special training includes any uncommon behaviors this animal can be trained to do. Ooh, so that's new. Chat? What are we naming the crow? I did not have a crow. I pet a crow. KyuuKuro. I'm not naming a KyuuKuro. It has to be one of you guys. Chat, would anyone like to be the crow? I also have, I think a bull as well. You? Alright, chat, this is now gonna be strong beef. You know what? Yeah, that tracks. Wait. How did I do this before? Was it, I think it, oh. Wait. There we go. Chat, this is now strong beef. Welcome to the colony, strong beef. I am going to have you be unrestricted, though, because you could fly away. So, I'm gonna be an annoying shit that flies. So if you guys missed it, Tempered, our doctor, died because of a Scaria-infested, swans. Those fuckers are fast when they're flying. No, we got berries to give to you. I don't think we could grow any nuts, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do not believe so. Okay, so this is the colony. So apparently the stack of valuables has expired. That's perfectly fine. Why is there rice in here? People keep buying crows in this DLC. Well, I have crows, so I'm not gonna buy crows. Name one of the Brandon Lee. No, because then I'm gonna feel bad when it dies. I can't do that. Yeah, the birds with Scaria were fucking treacherous, so we did already lose one person to some swans. So we'll have to see how it goes. It was only 4 swans. I don't think we can give them bionic talons. I feel bad when any of you die, but I think it'd be even worse if we did that to Brandon Lee, because that was just an unfortunate accident. Yeah, could you guys imagine getting attacked by geese? Oh, God. I don't even want to think about it. Alright, so what are some of the things that we need to do? First of all, we need to put chunks over here, because there's a couple stuck over here. So let's pull this out, because these are stuck in our ship. I don't want these. Is that one there? Yeah. Haul all of this out of here, because I don't want any of this in the ship. So I want to try and fit, let's see, that's attached, that's attached, that's that, that's that. Can I have this one just be wood? Clear all wood. And set this as critical. Meanwhile, I don't want you guys having wood anymore. This one's going to be overflow for everything else. I should probably remove the steel out of here. So let's do that. Okay, so this will be steel, and this will be steel. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit all of this, but I will have to send people to go pick it up. Australia went to the birds. Oh yeah, that's the Emu Wars. We make fun of our Australian friend all the time for it. Like, who the fuck goes to... Oh, wait, do you not have a sleeping spot? Oh my god, chat, we have so many animals. Chat, Strong Beef doesn't have a place to live. China also lost to sparrows. No wonder they eat a lot of birds. Alright, chat, let's see. We've got some rice that's ready over here. We need to try and get food. We need to try and get all of the steel in. I want to try and get another boomalope so we could have double the amount of chem fuel. And we got to finish moving everything into here, into this spot. So we do have some grav ship panels. So, let's see. Do I have a special spot for that? What goes in here? What goes into this one? I think it's everything. Which, how many panels do we have left? We have 178 left. Chat, we have a raid from Northeast Quasis. Who the fuck is Northeast Quasis? Oh, it's the Rough Outlander Union. These people have lived here for decades or centuries and have lost most of the technology that brought them to this world. They usually work with simple machines and defend themselves with advanced gunpowder weapons. How high is our... I guess we do have a lot of wealth, don't we? Oh, shoot. We do have a lot of wealth. I think they're counting the steel, aren't they? Well, there is a warg here, so maybe they'll get up and eat them instead. That'd be kind of nice. Are they? They are attacking immediately. Okay. So we have 3 of them over here. We have Bernard, who has a heavy SMG. We got Flaby, who has an auto pistol. And we have Jerk, who has a pump-action shotgun. Now, fortunately, on the other hand, we have a couple of decent weapons. We've actually got a legendary charge rifle and an excellent charge lance from the last place that we were at. So, I think I want you guys over here. Super quick. Otter, you have a crappy knife. I need you to report over here in case anyone needs to get picked up. Pepper, I want you over here. And Rico, I want you over here. I want you guys to be able to go there in case if they decide that they're going to flank. So now all of our Battletoads and Taki and Raven are going to come up with us. So fortunately, we have trained them to actually attack. Now, it is going to take them a little bit to get through all of these trees. So we should have enough time to actually get over here into our defenses. Pepper a little closer. Just in case. Rico over here. Alright, Otter, back over here behind cover. You're just here to pull anybody in that might need to. So coming up over here in this first area, we have Jerk, who is leading the pack. And he is a cave explorer who does not have any kind of shooting. However, he does have mining and cooking. So he might be good to take him. I can't sick you on them yet because you're not trained for it. We do have Flabe over here who does have a little bit of shooting. He's also an angry student. He trained towards his dreams of working for his hometown's local council. For some reasons he never understood, he was bullied relentlessly by his classmates. He chose to repress his rage. What the fuck? He's also a masochist, so he's actually gonna like being hurt because of this too. And we also have Bernard the Builder, who actually, it's not Bob the Builder, it's Bernard the Builder, who has a little bit of shooting and a little bit of construction, but he's also very beautiful and also a masochist, but also very neurotic. So, weird. Okay. He's also a story writer when he was younger, too. This one might be nice if we could grab this one. I just wish he had better stats over here, but we do need a cook, so maybe Randy is trying to give us something. But we'll see if the charge lance takes them out. Can you start shooting? Where are they going? Alright, anyone got eyes on him yet? Alright, Twerk does. Med does not yet. He's just out of the range of the charge rifle. Unfortunately, the charge lance does have a shot, though. And misses. Alright, we got a couple of shots over here from Med, who is now able to turn around and hit him. So we did destroy the stomach. Uh-oh. Eating is going to be pretty terrible for this guy, which is kind of ironic. He is also addicted to Psychite, though, as well. So I don't think we'll be taking him. Alright, Jerk has been taken out. He got shot over here by Med. The charge shot lance pierced his left humerus and left arm and ripped through him. So he is gone. Go ahead and start working on this one. Bernard is coming over this way. Now, he does have an auto pistol, but I think Pepper will probably be in range, so we're gonna have to be careful. Oh, shit! He's using our stuff as cover. He is gonna die in 8 hours, so I think I want you guys to instead switch and start shooting Bernard. He's just breaking our stuff, and that's fine. Oh my god! Chat, Twerk turned around, saw that Bernard was coming up, and said, I don't care about your auto pistol, and fucking shot Bernard with a headshot and obliterated his head into pieces. Holy shit. Was this guy... he's pretty decent. Can you guys hold your fire? Rico, would you mind going in and seeing if we could take this guy for us? God damn it! I thought I said to hold your fire. Med got really excited and said, "Ooh, there's somebody coming," and instead, shot Flaybay. And, wait, what? What did he do? Flaybay awkwardly struck the shelf with his right fist, and then Med turned around, and 1 second later, fucking destroyed him, took out his left kidney and his torso, and shot him right in the head. Oh my god, 1 out of 25. Yeah, we have a charge lance. We found it in the weapons stockpile in the last place that we went. We weren't able to get anything else, unfortunately. We were a little bit too worried about going down there without having a doctor, and I'm glad that we didn't, because we had to immediately leave, so. Damn it! Alright, corpses, clear all. Colonist. Oh, human corpses, there we go. Yay! You found a collection of revolvers! Yeah, somehow we were very lucky. We'll not do hauling. Can you haul that one? And then, Pepper, can you haul that one? No, don't do that. And then we'll pick that up. Actually, Otter, are you good at shooting? Oh, you're okay at it. Do you want to go equip that heavy SMG? And maybe I'll, have you pick up... Oh, I don't think I can have you pick up the knife anymore, can I? Damn. Well, I guess haul all of this. Haul flake, haul that. Alright. Well, there was an attempt, chat. That would have been nice if we would have had a 6th person. He could have been fairly useful as, like, an actual, like, fighter of some sort, but it's unfortunate. Sorry, Flaybay, the student. The angry student. Oh my god, and you were a fucking cook, too. I can't believe you shot the cook. Man, I'm so mad. Alright, well, unfortunate. Could have been worse. So, we need to try and wall this off. I don't think there's any other construction, though, that we need to do. Why are they walking over the fence instead of just... Well, I guess there is some trees over here, isn't there? Can we chop that up and get rid of it? Why do my captions keep dying, real talk? I can't figure this out. I really cannot. Oh, the animals are eating. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? Thank you. Alright, Med is waking up to go and consume a simple meal. We do have quite a few meals now, so I think we'll go ahead and turn that off for now so we can go around and do other stuff. They buff the revolver accuracy, so we're gunslinging that's off max of 26 tiles. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should keep the revolver then. Yeah, they're all eating. Look, these are very happy animals now, chat. They're so happy. Alright, Med's playing horseshoes. Pepper's over here building the roof. I should probably move this. Can I move this way? Because unfortunately that is the way in. I did kind of move all of that. Oh, wait. Cancel that. Reinstall that down. Can you move that over? Work on the shelf. That's right, we were just going to scoot everything down. I ended up moving things over. Okay. And then you're going to get moved. Here. Pepper, wait, come back. Work on the shelf. There we go. That's better. There we go. Alright, we need to build that. So, how do we get more panels? Or is that really our thing that we should be focusing on? Should we be focusing on... I think we should be focusing on food. I answered my own question. We pretty desperately need food. So, can I set for another growing zone? Don't cut anything, but can we do more rice? Look at the quests. Oh, these, yeah. The only problem is I think we need more armor, because now we have Otter, who isn't going to have enough armor. Observe corpse, ratty apparel. What's ratty apparel? Oh, your pants! Can you take off your pants? I'm sorry, Otter. You're just gonna not wear pants. Now he's sad because he's naked. You're just not wearing pants. No, I'm talking out loud. There's another way, but you won't like it. Oh, great. 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 Can you go and milk? Oh, chat, we got another crow! Who else would like to be a crow? Chat, did anybody else want to be a crow? Chat, you know you want to. Oh, and Shira and Ratty are gonna have more toads. But I won't spoil. Yeah, please don't spoil. Please do not. This is all rhetorical. Can I remove more of the flooring here? Is that the standard uniform? No, I'm wearing sweatpants. They're pants. They're just sweatpants. So I wouldn't go out in them, but I am wearing sweatpants. They're so comfy, though. I never used to wear sweatpants. My mom never let me. I would only wear, like sweatsuits, and it had to always match. And at one point, I had a girl in the first grade who made fun of me because I didn't understand how, like, colors work. And I still don't. I've never understood that. I don't think I ever will. I don't understand how colors go together, and I know color theory and all of that stuff, but, like, if you give me shades and different hues and shit, and you put that on someone, I won't get it when you're trying to, like, actually wear something. I don't get it. Yeah, the bat with the inverted colors, I did that on accident. Is wearing strings as a top! Yeah, and having only your hips covered and nothing else. Chat, we have another crow! Chat, now we have 3 crows! Chat, would anyone like to be a crow? Also, hi, Amari. Chat, we have more crows! But, she made fun of me, and ever since then, I had to beg my mom to allow me to wear jeans. And then she still wouldn't, so I only wore dresses through elementary school, because that's all she would let me wear. And then in middle school, she finally let me buy my first pair of jeans, and I was really excited. And I always wore just like a t-shirt with jeans every single day up until 8 years ago? We're counting crows now? It's been a long December. I do have a crow plush pattern, actually. I made a friend of mine a crow. Hold on. Do I still have the picture? Hold on, chat. Hold on. When was that? Was that 2023? That's bats. So I don't think that year. Here's my Eevee. Was it 2022? No, am I going the wrong way? Or was it even further back? Bats, dragons. I see that. Thankfully that paused. Maybe it was more recent than I think. No, it couldn't have been. Was it 2020? Oh my god, it was. Chat, I made a crow. Chat. I did, in fact, make a crow. Chat, look how cute he is. This pattern is by Beezy Art as well. Look at that crow. Look how cute he is. Chat, I make things. Chat, I make a bunch of random things. Oh, here, wait. Here's another good one. Hold on. Well, that's the shop assistant. But look! That's fairly recent. Chat, it's a sparkly dino! Well, right now it's entering a room and it's just bat plushies. Chat, he's sparkly! He's so happy! He's a little derposaur! This pattern's by Teacup Laura. Or Teacup Lion. Depends on the platform. But look how cute! Chad, he's just a pastel, happy little dinosaur guy. It was so good. Oh, there's also that time when I was at work where I drew a cat on a pumpkin. I drew a cat. Because I thought it would be funny. This was also the same office that I was in where the girl came in and told me that all I needed to do for Halloween was to put on a witch hat. I also made for Christmas that year for one of my best friends. All of his friends were all playing Among Us, so I made them all Among Us plushies, and we had to pick out colors for all of them. So I made a whole bunch of these. That was, unfortunately, when no one was allowed to do fan art or sell any of it, so I just made it literally just for that. So, I still have the pattern, I just can't do it. Oh, chat, look at my cat. Look how little he was. He was so tiny. This was about a month after we got him. He was so tiny. Look at this little helper. Look how tiny he was. I think that's about 6 pounds lighter. To be fair, he's always angry. He's always angry. That hasn't changed. That has not changed ever. Is there other ones? There is other ones, but I can't show you guys those ones. So there you go, chat. So yes, I have made crow plushies, and I could make more. Alright, cargo pods have entered re-entry and from the orbit over here. So what have we gotten? Oh shit, it almost hit this fucking Wolverine over here. We got Wart. Chad, how did the game know? How did it know? How did it know that we can make beer? Do I need to claim these? Beer. Tynan is watching. Yeah, he's like, I know what you need. You need more beer in this colony. Jesus. Well. I mean, we do still have some beer. So I guess we could make more. We do not have the washing machine. No, we didn't have Dubs' bad hygiene put in. Unfortunately. So no, any clothes that are tainted, unfortunately, are gonna remain tainted this time. I know. So we can't do the same thing. Oh, there we go. See, now they're ripping this up, so we're gonna have even more steel. Pepper, really quick, can you haul some of this in? And then haul in that. Just start bringing in stuff. Meanwhile, Otter's making... See, why are you putting it over there, though? Why don't you just... Alright, well, after you bring it all in, I guess fill the barrels. What happens to your base when you abandon it? We just lose it. So, we've seen there are things that are anchors which we could build. It prevents the local map from being destroyed during a launch. So... But the problem is we'd have to build one on every one of these maps. So for the most part, we end up just losing it. Because it is much easier. Oh, the corpses. Didn't even think about that. Also, will the Wolverine hurt us, chat? He absolutely will. And so will the Badger and the Lynx. Alright, we're gonna have to be very careful. Chat, we have like 4 crows now. Alright, we may have to set up a firing squad to get rid of the Wolverine. I don't know if we should for the Warg as well. Where did he go? No, he's kind of far away. I think we should be okay. So now each time that we hopscotch away, the engine itself destroys this tile, so we don't get to come back to it. I think even if we try to revisit it, I think it would respawn and we wouldn't be able to go back. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Hi, Pepper. You didn't miss too much. You missed a tiny raid that we were able to take out with our charge rifle. Unfortunately, we ripped off the head of the one good colonist that I wanted to try and take, so go figure. Alright, Pepper's going in to go sleep. Rico, can I have you haul in all of this really quick? Okay, I guess you're just not. Okay, there we go. Alright, Otter, I'm sorry, you could go, because you're stressed out. You're having some time. We gotta try and get you pants. Flak pants. One pawn, one catatonic. The next one got down by a shotgun. The last one was tending and had a faith breakdown. Well. No, it wasn't a bodiless head. I think it was Med. Yeah, it was Med and Twerk this time. Randy sent me another map-wide disaster and I had to jump. Oh shit, maybe we should try and grow some cotton. Oh, you're right. Actually, we have plenty of leather. I don't know if we'll be able to get that quest about that caravan. It would be nice, but I don't think we have the ability to do so. I think we should just make pants. Can I make pants at a crafting spot? No. Damn it. I guess I could have left one of these rooms and we could have made it into like a workshop, quote unquote. Here, let's do that. Let's do a actually an electric tailoring bench because we should. Yeah. Sorry, Med, it's going in your room. Not in workshop. It'll have a work speed penalty. Damn it. Yeah, we'll make an electric one because even if it's powered off, it's still faster than a hand tailoring one. I could deconstruct it, or we could just rip it up and then we just put it in storage temporarily. Hi, Vess. Vess, we milked you today. Alright, Rico's gonna go and eat a meal. Otter, I gotta make you happy. So, drowsy, naked, observed a corpse. We just gotta pick up the rest of this wart. Maybe I'll send somebody else to go pick it up so he doesn't see the corpses again and be sad. Did you fill these? No. It is winter, however, so it is going to get a little colder. So it's currently the 4th of August, and because we are on this side of the planet, it's actually currently the winter time for us. So it is going to get a little cold as we keep going. But I do, fortunately, I think we sold that parka, didn't we? But we do have an extra sheep wool button-down shirt that we can put onto somebody. I guess maybe I could give that to Twerk? I might make him a little warmer. I think that was originally Rico's. Oh, it's awful. It's 11%. Who put that on there? Can I set these as, like, different settings? Like, can I have it where... only above 50 hit points for now. I don't know why you put that shit in there. I don't know why. Whoops. Alright, Pepper's awake. Why are you awake? Oh, I guess you're done. Okay, so she's gonna work on the electric bench over here. Actually, can I have you run over here and can you start hauling some steel? Gotta go yell at Cap'n. I know, it's like 11:30 for him and Ren. Don't yell at Ren, though. We like Ren. Also, while I was in there, Anonymous thought it would be funny and gave me a 6-month sub to Ren. It was very appreciated, but I was like, ah, that was very kind. Oh, now we got a porcupine. Will they hurt us as well, or no? Oh, they're not predators. Oh, so it's just the lynx and the warg. Okay, so chat, we don't have to kill the badger or the wolverine or the porcupine. Okay. So it's just this random warg over here. Who, there is a whole bunch of birds. He could probably just eat those and be happy and leave us alone. Hi, Sora. I know you haven't been around in a while. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Alright, maybe I should have moved the bodies pile somewhere else. Actually, the ward could come over here and eat these bodies. You graduated! Hey, congrats! Did you find a job? Because I sure as hell didn't after my graduation. I hope job seeking goes good. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, chat, wait. Now I realized we could put the floor through here. And then I could rip this out, and then I could put a hole here, and then that'll give us an extra 2 spaces. Now this room won't be too tiny, and they won't be sad. Yo! I just realized that. Yo, that's smart. Uh-oh. You did? You're one of the teachers? Hey. Alright, one of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun, and now we have an eclipse. Uh-oh. Guess that means we're gonna lose power. Well, that sucks. 2 more chairs. Well, they keep getting sad going in here because the room is too tiny. So maybe that'll be just big enough that they'll be happier with it. What is the... Cramped... Space 9... Rather tight... 10... Average sized... 12... Rather tight. Okay. So I guess it has to be 15 or above? No, I think it's 20 or above. Yeah. So it looks like a prison bedroom. No, it's a hospital, okay? If your porcupine needle gets stuck in you, it's stuck until you remove it with surgery. Wait, in here too? In here as well? I guess we're not fighting a porcupine. Oh my god, and I don't have a surgeon! Oh no! Well. It's canon in Rimworld! Oh my god! Hey, we are not fighting them. Absolutely not. Alright, Med's getting up to go and research. They can also get stuck just by being near it. Of course this fucker's right here. A rate of 50 would be a death sentence. Well, that'd be a, hey, we're fucking launching the ship. Get out. Whatever we got, we're going. Don't care where we're going. We're out. Deuces. Pet porcupine, no. Porcupine people! Oh my god, yeah, if you do a pain is virtue colony... Ideologian, and then you have their venerated animal be a porcupine. That would actually be kind of spectacular, I won't lie. That would be really smart. Just have everybody on the slab beds and just have porcupines, and then the porcupines come in and they're just stinging them as they're sleeping on the little beds. Oh my god, you'd have the best doctor just pulling out the porcupine things every time. Alright, Twerk, however, is gonna go and tame another crow for us, so Strong Beef's over here hanging out. I did place some more spots over here, so we do have plenty of spots for all these animals to sleep, at least for now. Alright, meanwhile, Rico is still asleep. To be fair, I had you up for most of it. Slept in the cold. Maybe I should put campfires in here. Will that make it a little warmer? I think that should. So let's do campfire, campfire. I probably shouldn't have it literally next to the batteries, but that's why we got a fire foam popper and that. I guess I could, I don't know if I have enough components though, but I was gonna say we could place heaters and then I could always rip them up later. You know what? Cancel that for now. Can rip them up later. We have plenty of steel. Chat, it's crow number 4. Here, can I reinstall you here? That's the cuck chair. Oh, wait. Chat, wait, let's put the cuck chair over here. Yeah! Stare at Otter. Stare at Otter while he's sleeping. Alright, we got a crow. So Twerk comes over here and gently touches the crow. And then the crow gets mad and flies away. And then approach the crow while whispering to herself about saws. And then Twerk pointed at the ground, demanding that the crow come. The crow refused. Alright, we don't have that crow yet. We do have a cuck chair. It was already there, so I'm just putting it there. A channel point redeemed to reincarnate your character into a new body. The other problem, though, is that we have plenty of other people on the list. Which is the problem. Like, right now I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that want to be in here. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the backup list who were already previous characters. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 who previously said that they wanted to be on the colony. Throw them in an animal body. Anybody could be an animal if they're not already in here. But no, once you're in a colony, that's your one for the colony. But we also have, what do we have? 4 colonies right now? There's plenty of opportunities. Don't worry. If anybody on the backup list wants to be an animal, you very much so can. I do also just need more people so we can cycle more people off the list as well. That's why I'm trying to keep it fair. I think that's why a lot of other people don't let you get to choose your colonists and stuff, and, like, you just get made into a colonist, but I also want you guys to kind of have a choice. So. You can go up to 170 spaces away. Holy shit. Ooh, chat! Crow number 2 got trained for guard. No, seriously, does anybody want to be a crow? I like these crows. Alright, how are we doing? So Pepper is eating really quick. We still have a couple of things that gotta get moved from in here over to here. Pepper, can you come over here and can you haul these? I'd love to peck eyes out. I know, that's why you only get one. That's why you only get the one. And then haul that. Med is over here researching. So we're almost done with solar panels. So I think the rest of our little grav ship stuff is just going to be this floor over here for the most part. It's sad because it's probably going to use up all the rest of the pieces that we have. But that also means that then we have all of the important stuff here. So then we don't actually have to worry about most of the stuff. Like, this is all that we need for the most part for any kind of, like, survival situations, so. Alright, Twerk is over here milking Vess once again. Thank you, Vess, for all of your hard work eating so that we could have chem fuel. Can you please haul that in so it's in storage? Oh, it's Shira's pregnant! Chat, we're gonna have so many toads! So both Mousy and Shira are pregnant now. Chat, we're gonna have so many Battletoads. So many Battletoads. Alright, some of our power is back up because of the batteries, though. Good, we're gonna get some power through a lot of these. Okay, we need a pair of pants to be made. Do I have a decent enough crafter? 1, 3, 0, 2. Alright, Med, congratulations. You're gonna go crafting instead. We could go back to research in a little bit. We don't need this boomalope. I know. How well versed are you with SpongeBob? Not at all. I've never seen it. It was slightly after my time. Alright, how are we doing? So, cloth pants, button-down shirt, vac suit, cloth pants, button-down shirt. So I need a second shirt. Oh, there we go. We got solar panels. Thank you. And then we need, what did I say? Make button-down shirt. Twerk, what do you need? You need a shirt. Did you need anything else? No. Think you're okay. And then Otter, you need pants. You put your pants back on. Okay. Okay. Alright, Twerk's gonna go and train Crow number 3. Med is currently bored. Can't you go and... Not assigned to tailoring. Oh my god, I put you on crafting instead of tailoring. There, go tailor. Sorry, that was my problem. Whoopsie. Now, we do have plenty of leather. Just in case, though. Can I have it where you don't use plain leather in either of these? Mastodon, plain leather. Plain leather. We should have enough, because it's only 40 fabric, so we do have plenty of light leather. And we have bird skin as well. Right, can you redo that? Yeah, make pants, but don't use the plain leather. Just in case. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get that, because it doesn't seem like anything else has spawned that gives plain leather at all. But worst comes to worst, I mean, we have plain leather. So, if you saw, we have a quest over here. So, a nearby settlement wants to purchase 1060 plain leather, and they'll give us either some Glitter World meds and a Psychic Emanator, or an Orbital Power Beam Targeter and a Psychic Shock Lance, both of which are fairly decent. The only problem is I don't know if we're going to be able to get the plain leather. I think the game thinks that we're at a very much higher level, because I think the fact that now we have all of this steel has brought up our wealth. So... And there we go. Pepper completed that. So can we deconstruct this? And deconstruct this and this. And then we'll have this be a little bit bigger of a dining room. And then we can actually fit 2 more chairs. And then more people can actually sit at this dining room table. I mean, I probably could have made 2 smaller ones side by side so there was more space. But look at the wealth chart. It's fairly up there. It's fairly up there. So we're already at about 57,000. I mean, previously we were only at 47. So I don't think it's the crows. I think it's definitely the amount of steel that we have. Oh, damn it. That's broken down. So yeah, I guess we are going to need some components. There is some over here. Can we set for our lovely little dirt moles to go over here and start grabbing those for us? Come on, Raven. Get to work. Is that part of the area that you're allowed in, though? Haha, no. Alright, there you go. Alright, get to work, guys. Pepper, go over here. Hi, Riley! Chat, Riley says we gotta drink water. And hi, Mousy. The toads are going good. Mousy, you're pregnant. You're gonna give us more toads. Oh my god, and Taki's getting us components! Thank you, Taki. I'm so excited. Riley, would you like to be a crow or a toad? Would you like to be a crowed? I'm not gonna talk anymore. Alright, major break risk. You'll be a crow? Hell yeah. Is the father toad gonna pay child support? It's ratty. They do find shiny shit. We do have a whole bunch of them. I've got several crows now. Alright, so crow number 1 over here is going to get renamed. So chat, this is now going to be Riley. There we go. So welcome in. Hopefully you live very long. Because I could actually train you. And we could direct you to go and attack certain people. I'm so excited. Crows like silver or gold? I don't know. Hi, Rachel. I don't know. I wonder if they'd like both. It would both be shiny, no? I wonder if we could have traders come by and then the toads will just go and like steal their silver back. That would be kind of funny. Like you just find like 1 silver coin here and there. And it's the crows, they're just taking it from the trade caravan. From out of the backs of the muffalos or something. Because they're the ones that carry the silver. That'd be kind of cute. You see them, like, land on the muffalo, take a silver, and then go and drop it somewhere in the colony. That'd actually be really funny. I'm not stealing from the elderly neighbor. They do like shiny. I'll have to see. We'll have to see, chat. Alright, everybody's gone to bed with the exception of Rico. Rico's over here eating currently. But he should be going to bed here in a second. Yeah, we got components! Thanks, Taki. So, let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. So, how many panels did I say we have? 173. How many do we need for every piece of floor? They are sleeping in the cold, but listen, it could be worse. So it only takes one. So if I do this entire bit, that's going to use 44. So let's do that. And then we're going to place solar things over here. And then I don't want them filling this anymore. Yeah. That turns food into rocks. I don't think you're eating it, because I think you still eat plants and stuff like that. I think what you do is instead you just go up and just start going at it with your claws. I think that's what happens. I'm like 90% sure. Alright, Pepper's over here going to eat in Rico's room. That's the only problem with that, because now you're going to keep waking up Rico. Shit. Alright, well, we made pants. Are you now wearing better pants? Where do those pants go? Cloth pants, awful. Somebody else took it off. Okay, so you're gonna go and wear... There you go. Go wear cloth pants. Can I set for everybody to not wear anything over 50% hit points? Okay. This is payback for the poisoned food. Rico's trying. Chat, I don't think we could do it. That's a lot of plain leather. I don't think we can. It's unfortunate, but I don't think we can at all. Is there still not enough power coming down over through here? Can I do that? And maybe now that'll hit Otter's room? I don't want to go too far. Okay. Alright, Taki's over here working on this little corner once again. He is slower at it, but to be honest, I'm alright with that because then that frees up our pawns to go and do other stuff. Pepper is over here hauling the steel. Can I have you just, like, pick up a bunch of it? No space accessible to store it. I really don't have anywhere else I can store steel. Can I store steel here? Can I do that? Here, can you haul some of this in instead of just taking, like, a couple at a time? There we go. Otter is hauling... Oh my god, chat, we're gonna get crow eggs! Wait, those were fertilized. Wait. Chat, we're gonna have so many crows. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. They're gonna lay eggs, chat. Oh no. Chat, you guys were joking about it, but we might actually have a shit ton of crows and a shit ton of toads. We're gonna have a lot of crows. This might be a mistake. Oh no, and now Riley and Strong Beef are having more! Hopefully they get ruined by temperature. Riley's currently fertilized. He's gonna go drop off some more eggs. Oh no, this is a mistake. Well, hey, Otter. Hauling components to the shelf. Can you... Oh, you guys did! Okay, so they put some beer over here into the fermenting barrels. There's gonna be so many goddamn crows. We might actually have to eat the eggs. Should we eat the eggs or should we have more crows? I don't know where we're going next if there's gonna be enough food for them. You can't just keep typing crows. Oh no. It's gonna be too cold in there too. Alright, so clear all. fertilized... all fertilized eggs. This is gonna be critical. We're gonna have to move them in here. We'll never haul. God damn it. Pepper, what are you doing? Building the substructure. Oh, Twerk is over here training one of the crows with some milk. Why are you just carrying around just like a whole bucket of milk? Are you just like drowning the crow in it? What the fuck are you doing? It's like, I don't think the crow is just gonna drink the milk. I think Twerk is literally just taking the whole crow, dipping it in there and saying, hey, are you trained yet? And then he learned guard. He learned guarding. He learned guarding. Good job, crow number 4. I swear to fucking Christ. What the fuck is going on in this game? I didn't realize we were gonna have that many crows. Can we harvest this bush? We're just baptizing the crow in the milk. We're not putting him in the milk bucket. Alright, we got more button-down shirts, so we can actually uninstall this now. We'll put it over here into our storage room. And once we need more, we'll go ahead and you know, move it to wherever we need to. Here, can you... Oh, that's not enough space. Here, can we put more... here? So I want to get all these chunks out of here because we don't need it. Med, why are you wandering? Oh, there's nothing else for you to do. Can you start doing research on sterile materials so we can get sterile tile over here in our little research area? Do you remember Sheryl Crow? I'm still sad that I no longer have that black crow shirt. I literally found a picture of it when I was showing off pictures of me to some people, and I was like, man, I miss that shirt. I almost met Barack Obama in this shirt. Chat, that would have been so embarrassing. I'm so glad that I hid in the cooler. I was so glad that I hid in that cooler. And that cook was so confused when he walked in. He's like, why are you in here? And I'm like, listen, just trust me. just trust me. Not assigned to plant cutting. Not assigned to plant cutting. Twerk, can you... Oh, you're training strong beef. After you're done with that, can you harvest that berry bush? So now we have some berries. Alright. Otter is moving the slate chunks. Thank you. Can you haul that one as well? Shoot. We're not going to have enough spaces for beds, are we? We have a lot of beds. However, now I should be able to install these batteries. I want to put them in a couple of different rooms, chat. Shoot, maybe do I want to put it outside? I don't think so, right? Because it'll still have water damage, right? I guess it is going to have to go here. Alright, well, the two batteries are going to be next to each other. We're going to hope and pray, chat. Hope and pray. I guess I could put the chem fuel in here. That might be a little bit easier for whenever we have a abundance of it. I don't think we'll have an abundance of it anytime soon, but that might be a good idea. You met the Pope while LARPing? He blessed me? I slept through Latin class, you're not sure. Well, Sam did that too. Sam met the Pope, and I think it was the last Pope, I believe? Or was it the Pope before that? Who told him a dirty blonde joke? I guess we just all have weird shit that happens to us sometimes. Wait, why were you LARPing? The lore in this chat. I know, we've all done weird shit. How to properly play. So you don't have to be as micromanagey as me. I'm just very... How to put it? I'm very particular with where everything needs to go. So, you can't just ask why they were LARPing. But how are you LARPing that you just met the Pope? That's what I'm confused about. I know it's what you did before computers, okay? I still go and LARP. Yeah, you don't have to be as micromanagey. You could just have an entire gigantic, like, stockpile. It may just mean that you might lose some stuff, and that's fine. The whole fun of it is getting to have a whole bunch of people run around, and then they do crazy things. Like, for example, we lost Tempered because he got attacked by 4 swans who were Manhunter, and they scratched him to death because we didn't have any good doctors that were left after that, because he was our only doctor. So he bled out in the dirt. Oh, Jesuit High School. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, you can have absolutely no micromanaging if you want. You could just be like, I just want to play on Adventure Story and hope that nobody dies. That's what I do in my personal one. How much do I like the micromanaging? I like it enough. I like having them go around and kind of do their own thing. The only time I really micromanage them for the most part is when they're in the middle of a raid or a battle or some sort. So pretty much just for fighting, for the most part, they kind of go around and do their own thing. And everyone dies. Well, that's the fun of it. That's how you get fun times. Like the time that we had our nudist doctor, Patch, who I always tell the story about, who in the middle of a terrible raid, he was trying to do doctoring triage by having everybody get brought in by the second doctor. So he was pulling all these people in who are missing limbs, they're bleeding out everywhere, like people's legs are busted and broken, and he decides he's gonna have a heart attack in the middle of all this. And then Dre finally turns to go and tend to poor Patch, who had terrible dementia, it completely in the nude, and just turns to him, and he's like, goodbye, and then he just dies of his heart attack. While everybody else is just bleeding out, he just decides to have a heart attack. Like, what the fuck? Or Koto, who had a mental breakdown, so I sent his wife to go get him in the middle of this battle because a terrible mech was coming around the corner to come and shoot him. So his wife, Shar, so you actually do know Shar, she was actually in our colony many, many moons ago, which is how I met Mousy. So Shar was pulling in her husband, Koto, and Shar turned around the corner and was dragging him through the snow, pulling him into safety when the mech turned around and fucking headshotted her and killed her in the snow next to her husband. And then Koto was upset because his wife was dead. Like, how the fuck? How does this happen? Or Cal, who joined us, poor Cal over here, okay, never did anything wrong, showed up, had a scar across his neck, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. A raid came in, one of the melee combatants came up, slugged him in the neck, and his head fell off, and he died. Or that same colony when Minecraft was getting looked down the barrel of a shotgun, and the first 6 bullets all pinged off of his armor helplessly. Maybe left him with like a bruise. And the very last one managed to somehow sneak under his helmet, go on a weird trajectory like the JFK bullet, and explode his brain and kill him. Yes, please spam me during the day. Please stream it too, so everyone can come in and just, like, look and be like, how bad is it going? My very first colony on stream, we lost to fire. Or my very first vampire one, a raid came in, set everything on fire, and my vampire burned to death. And unfortunately, the vampires are immortal. So their legs and arms and their eyes burned out, but they were still alive, but I couldn't pick them up, so they were just stuck there. In the dirt. There is also Rimworld multiplayer. I've already had several people reach out to me like, hey, we should do multiplayer sometime. You did actually get JFK'd. It did explode. But, see? It kind of works. It's kind of a decent mod that kind of works. Alright, how do we still- oh, because we haven't built it yet. And then you're stuck with me after, yeah. These two will play Space Engineers. I still have it on my list. I have to stop having my appointments on Mondays. That's the problem. The appointments on Mondays make me very sad. Also, hi, Lou. How are you? My appointments on Mondays make me very, very, very sad, and I just want to do nothing but lay on the couch and be sad. You know what I'm not gonna do? Think about building in space. I will just sit there like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How many can? I think we've had 6 to 8? I think we had 6 to 8. Sometimes there's some desync issues, but I think if you don't have other mods, I think it should be fine. But we had a couple of mods in there that would cause desyncs. I think that was also part of it. But it definitely worked. But yeah, Mondays are my sad evenings. It's okay, I'm gonna talk to, that doctor about maybe potentially graduating from that soon. So we'll see. Oh my god, can we? Yeah, because Mousy has it too. Oh my god, can we do a big group Rimworld and we all get our own character? We start with 3, and it's the 3 of us, and we each get our own character. We get a dedicated pack and we have to download it. We could. That's what we did in ours, but for some reason, my gaming group wanted to do like a, I almost said Dragon Age, a Monster Hunter themed one. And then added in like the Monster Hunter soundtrack and stuff. So that was fun. Even if we just do that as like a one-off stream, I think that would be fun. Except no one would be allowed to change the speed of it, because oh my god, I'd get so confused. That'd be a lot. It would be the most unserious Rimworld. We're just hoping for the best, and we're all just yelling at each other. And then we get like a one-person raid that comes in and they take out all of us because now we're all just shouting at each other. That'd be so funny. Alright, everybody's woken up, so we've now been here for about 49 days. So Pepper's woken up and is gonna go relax socially. So we ripped out this little berry bush that was here. Speedrun the deaths! You know... Hold on, I'm curious. What was my fastest colony? Hold on, because this will make you all feel better. What was that one? I'm gonna go look. Hold on, chat. Hold on. So if I go here... and I go to Rimworld Vampires playthrough. Chat, if you haven't seen yet... Some might have been moved. Okay, fuck off. Chat, if you haven't seen it yet... We're in the middle of writing up an entire write-up about the vampire colony. There's a lot of parts. We're still working on it. So... This may be what happened. Yes, chat. That is the vampire and the only human both on fire. That is indeed the only vampire and the only human, both on fire. That is indeedy. How long was that part? I'm curious. 4 hours is my current record. We made it 4 hours, chat. Before I died in that attempt. 4 hours. And I think at the time I had about 1,100 hours. I currently have 1,392.9 hours. So I'm almost about to hit 1,400 hours. So it happens. It happens. I mean, I really thought that we were gonna die after the loss of Tempered, but I think Fingers crossed, I think if we could train Otter, I think we might be okay. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Oh, why did it... Chat, what did I do? Oh, because I typed S. Whoops. Alright, solar generator 1. Solar generator 2. Chat, we have another crow! Chat, I think we have all the crows on this entire tile. Do we have all of them? Oh my god, there's 2 more that just spawned. Hey, buddies. How you doing? You want to join us? I'm kind of interested about eating these quails, though. Do they like those, Chad? A small, plump, ground-dwelling bird with a distinctive plume. Oh, it's only 36 meat. Oh. Chat, the first time that I ever had a holiday by myself, I think it was Thanksgiving or it was Christmas, I can't remember which. All of my roommates were gone, so I bought a quail for myself. And for all 3 years that we lived at this apartment, I don't know what was going on. Someone kept sending us, like, the David and Harry. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you guys ever seen that? Hold on. Like the gift baskets. Is it David and Harry? Or is it David and Henry? David and Harry? Is that what it is? Yeah, Harry and David. Sorry, I had it backwards. Chat, this shit is fucking expensive. I don't know why. Someone, for 3 years, I kept calling them, and I kept letting them know, hey, the people that this is addressed to do not live here. I'm like, they have not lived here for many years. But every single Christmas, someone would send a gift basket with a whole bunch of, like, meats and cheeses and pears in there. And so I'd contact them, and I'm like, well, do you want me to send it back? They're like, no, it'd probably be bad by the time you send it back. Just eat it. So I just had these pears. Yeah, I ate it. I called the company every year, and they just told me just to keep it. They couldn't tell me who it was that was sending it, obviously. But I was like, whoever they're sending it to is not here. So it was meats, cheeses, pears, jams, all kinds of spreads, and they were very expensive. So I took a quail, and I cut up the pears, and I shoved it under the skin, and I roasted it with a little bit of butter. And that was the best damn meal that I've ever had for a holiday. It was so good. It was so delicious. It was so soft and tender. And I made myself a pumpkin pie. I had that with some roast potatoes. So I had roast potatoes, pear-stuffed quail, and I ended it with pumpkin pie. And that was my own little meal, all for myself. So chat, I don't know who the fuck was sending me a gift basket every year. I kept trying to tell them, listen, we don't, this person doesn't live here, stop sending it. I tried. I tried. Could someone clean the kitchen? I probably should. Hi, Rin. Is not good for health? Is it not? Yeah, almost a Secret Santa, except it's like a $70 fucking gift basket. Here, can you clean the kitchen real quick? I should probably set for all of the birds to go into the animals area too, because now they're going into the kitchen. And I kind of don't want them in there. Okay, they're not allowed in the beer area. Oh, cheese and meats in a basket. Well, there you go. You can go order from there. It was pretty good. So it was cheese, meats, pears, fruit jams, spreads. I take lava showers. Rin is just being Rin. Ignore Rin. Alright, there we go. We got solar generators going. So now, every time that we land, if I hook up a power line over to this area, it should be able to charge all of these as well. So now we can actually start having proper powered things as well. I don't want to get rid of the fueled stove, though, just in case, because I feel like we might have an issue at some point. But what that also means is maybe I could start putting heaters in here as well. Maybe that's what we might have to do. Oh, chat, there's gonna be warm beer. Maybe I should just put the beer in here. Can we put the beer in here? Beer. And then can I unmark beer? Unmark beer. Yeah, let's just put the beer in the fridge, and then they can't have that. Yeah, warm skunked beer. You know what? Honestly, it's better than having no beer. Let's see. 71. These guys are good. Why are we missing an egg? Did one of them go bad, or did somebody eat an egg? Chat, wasn't there 3 here? Hold on, wasn't there 3 eggs there? Or am I crazy? What happened to the other egg? I believe crow number 4. Crow number 3, actually, I think is a little bit more detrimental than crow number 4. Crow number 4 and crow number 5 just look really confused. Are you guys eating the eggs, maybe? Chat, do they eat eggs, raw meat, corpses, seeds, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble? Would that be considered raw meat? Yeah, are we just eating the eggs? Holy shit, we have a lot of power. Here, I'm gonna do this. Build a copy here for them. Damn, we got a lot of batteries, don't we? Chat, I guess we don't really need power. I did already mark for this not to get fueled anymore. But now these batteries should fill up. I guess we could take one of these and put it over here, too. I guess let's put in more lights. Okay. So, wall lamp here. Maybe a wall lamp in here, because it's our butcher area. Chat, we don't have enough panels. I was gonna say, maybe we should have, like, a butcher room. I guess we could extend the kitchen. Now I'm getting greedy, though. We have a whole bunch of power. I probably shouldn't squander it. But I could. What else could I build that takes a lot of power? Oh, actually... Oh, wait, when do we get it? Oh, wait, we can't get hydroponics. Would that be easier than sterile materials? So that then we could get basins? So if we go back to the glow forest where we can't actually grow anything, then maybe we could actually grow food there. Chat, if you missed it, our very first spot was one of the brand new biomes. It was a glow forest, and it has all kinds of nice mushrooms and glowy bits and all kinds of nice things. The problem is it's always dark. It's too dark, and you can't actually grow anything. So they all get sad. Oh, we need meals. Uh-oh. Med just took the last one. Rico, you're gonna have to start cooking again. I'm sorry. How are we doing with steel? Oh, good, they are picking it up. Okay, Otter's picking up a whole bunch of it. There we go. Now what just turned off? Thought I just heard something turn off. Hello? But I'll put some heat in the barn over here because it is about 60 outside. It is currently the dead middle of winter. So I'm afraid we're going to get a cold snap at some point, especially knowing Randy. So I'd rather them not freeze to death. Oh yeah, why is the kitchen so cold? Why is it 52? Alright, let's reinstall these over here so there's a little bit more space. Otter, I'm going to steal your cuck chair, I think. Cancel that one. Oh yeah, because the generator's off. I guess that was probably producing heat. Alright, so his cuck chair is now going to go in here into the dining room. Yeah, I wish I could have... I wonder if maybe... I can't do my thing on the ship, can I? Where I remove the roof above the tile of the door. right? Because otherwise, it'll be open to the elements, which will fuck up the gravitation, right? Damn it. So if you missed it, what I do every time in every colony is there's an airlock situation that you could do. Yeah, it would literally be open to space. Can I link you something? What are you linking? That one. If it's a spoiler, then no. If it's something else, sure. Also, Capit's now playing Rimworld. Alright, chat, everybody's gone to bed over here. It's design. Oh, that's a different one. With all of those heaters. See, the only problem is I don't think I'm going to have enough space in order to do all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heaters. See, because the problem is that, correct me if I'm wrong, where the outtake is for the cooler, that's unroofed, correct? You can't till you go into space, and then I'd probably have to just cover it, right? No? Everything is roofed? Maybe potentially if we end up getting more parts anytime soon. That's the only problem is I can't really expand this just yet. It is also on the outside, so I'm not really a fan of that, but what we might have to do is we might have to actually remove this kitchen and have this be like a different space so we can walk through here so that it's not actually exposed to the outside. With the door dissipation. So are all of those vents open then too? That needs 1 tile around the 8 blocks. I don't know if I'll have enough space then. At all. I'd really have to expand our freezer. Yeah, I thought they dissipate from the doors and the roof. But it can cool the entire ship. That's a thought. That's a thought. We may just go with this for now and then see how it goes. And maybe if we do another run, maybe we'll try and look into that. Because as of right now, a lot of this is just going based off of needs must as opposed to actually looking good. So it's not a great ship by any stretch of the imagination, and most of this is probably going to get ripped up at some point. If you make a generator room. I was thinking about doing that back here, but now I don't really have the opportunity to. I was hoping these would be smaller, but... Well, as long as the batteries are getting hooked up and put together, I guess. I could expand the entire power situation through here to go and connect through here if I really wanted to, but I don't think that we need to, considering that these 2 solar generators are actually filling up these batteries. So maybe when we go, I think we take the batteries with us when they're full. Are you serious? 2 of your animals have gotten sick from the flu. The calf and the bull have both gotten sick. Hold on, how old are you? How much meat will you give? 67. 67. And you have the flu? Fuck it. I'm eating you. We're not gonna tend to you. Although... Chat. We're gonna eat them anyway. Chat, we could sterilize them. Otter can learn how to be a doctor. Can you tend and operate and then operate? Oh my god, Otter! Learn how to be a doctor from our animals. I just realized that. He could sit there and just sterilize them. We're gonna eat them anyway. We just have to make sure that the bull and Moo don't die. That's all we need. I don't care about these guys. I just realized that. Alright, flu was tended to. How much experience is that giving you? Unfortunately, it is dark in there, so he may actually fail the thing, but... Base value, no passion, global learning factor. Otter failed in a minor way while operating on the calf. You scratched the body, and you scratched the 2 legs, and you killed it. I guess we're eating. Hey, Rico, when you're up. Missing corpses. Why can you not eat the calf? Calf. Why will you not eat it? What? To be fair, Moo is pregnant again anyway, so... Also, chat, would anyone like to be the bull? That one will live. Yeah, early stage. Alright, well, the flu got tended to at least. So are you sterilized? Yeah! So how much experience did you get from that? 3172? From a 10 to 2 flus? A sterilization and a botched one? Excuse me? I guess that was a good thing. Can I sterilize the birds? Oh, chat, we got another crow. Chat, what? Oh, we got a new toad as well! Chat! We got a new toad as well! We have a male baby toad. I could probably start sterilizing some of the females, couldn't I? Should we sterilize NS? Or should we have more toads? No, seriously, why can't we... Here, prioritize hauling the calf. Why won't you do any butchering? It says missing corpses. Why will you not butcher this animal? Cow. Cow corpse. Why are you not butchering it? Huh. Alright, well, Otter's learning how to be a doctor, I guess. So I guess he just has to tend to the flu again once more, and then done. Also, this Wolverine is still hanging out over here. Can I help you, buddy? Whatever you want, we don't got it. Go away. Alright, Otter, though, is very sad and is gonna go feed berries to the bull. Twerk over here is... No, don't feed a packaged survival meal to the fucking calf. Are you serious? Go away. Haul it! I swear to God. Can you stop? Okay. You guys are not doing this. We're not doing this. Do not... Get out of here! Haul it! Get it out of there. Do not feed the packaged survival meals to those. We're gonna do this. Disallow. Do not give them packaged survival meals. We have plenty of food. In fact, you guys have to go pick all the rice out of the fucking thing. Here, go over here and start harvesting rice. I cannot believe you fucks. Feeding my good meals to the cows. Feeding a simple meal. You know what? Fine. Feed the simple meals. That's okay. Just do not waste my packaged survival meals. Where are you going, Crow? The crow just flew into the hospital, looked at the bed, and was like, oh, alright. Yeah, they're just flying around. Chat, look how fast they are! Chat! There's so many crows now! There's so many! Progress stopped until fertilized. Did we lose another one? Yeah, who is eating them? Chat, who is eating these? Who is eating the tiny baby fucking eggs? I'm very upset. Who is eating the eggs? I come back, and the egg is once again gone. Alright, the calf can walk again. There you go. I got hungry. Like, are people just eating raw fucking eggs? Here, can you butcher the little cow? Sorry, buddy. Thank you for giving yourself to the colony, though. Yeah, I guess everyone's just eating fucking hard-boiled eggs or something, I guess. Alright, we desperately need more chem fuel. I wonder if it would be smart to set up a biofuel refinery. I don't know if I have enough wood, though. I think I'm gonna need you guys to start chopping wood. Here, start with these, because these ones are nearby, and then you guys keep stepping on them. Chop all of them here, and here, here, and here, so that these are close by. Twerk's training a toad. You're haul all of this rice in. Okay. You are doing your best, but we need more. I think that's the problem. I think the ship just takes up way too much gas. I think that's the problem. Alright, chop all of that there. We could chop this so it's no longer in our field of view in case we get a raid again. So I don't know when we'll get the next, hey, the mechs are coming. So I do have to be a little careful. I can't really have them do too much. Oh good, we're moving some more steel. I'm so grateful that now we could just have other animals go around and, like, mine things out for us. There is also an ancient danger over here, but I don't know what'll be in there, so I'm a little worried to go over there. I could send the Mega Vols all the way down here to go and get some components, but it is a little far. It's literally on the other side of the tile, so I don't know if I want to do that. Was there other steel nearby, or was that it? I think that's it. Alright, Otter is picking up some as well. I guess I can make some more shelves, too? Hi, Captain. I saw that you opened up Rimworld. That's not going to bed. How dumb would it be if I put all of this steel down here outside? Because it's not going to go bad. Oh, you're absolutely busted. Because what if I link settings, open settings, and we have this just be additional steel runoff. So we have that be important as opposed to these ones, which I think are critical. Yeah, so then we'll have multiple. So this will be our backup steel, but this is our main bit of steel. So in case if we lose that, then we still have this. We are going to use it for the sterile floors, though, too. So we are going to be using a bunch of it. So we need to try and put it in here in the laboratory so it gets a cleanliness buff. And then I want to try and put it in here in the kitchen and in here in the freezer. And then in here in this little mini hospital. It's just temporary. I don't know if this is going to end up being, like, a hallway later, maybe? Maybe. Alright, Otter, how can I make you happy? Soaking wet, awful bedroom, minor pain and insulted. I can't help you with this scratch scar in your leg. I'm not ripping off your leg for a scar. I'm sorry. Alright, Pepper, meanwhile, is picking up this. Can you haul more of it? All at once? Just pick it all up. Alright, that's enough. Twerk is training Riley. Riley, we're gonna send you on our, send you to go and fight all of our enemies. So you're learning how to do attacking, so currently you know how to do guard. So Twerk is chasing you down with some donkey meat. So unfortunately, chat, we did shoot all of the donkeys on the tile. I guess there is some ibex does, and there's more wolverines. Oh, are they both here? Is that why I keep seeing wolverines? Yep, they're both here. Cool. I'm glad we have 2 wolverines here. I kind of want the warg, I won't lie. Oh, who's this? Oh, there's a quail that's dead out here. It's currently rotting. Is there anything else out here that's currently dead that we could potentially eat? So there's a guinea pig over here. There's that guy that's rotting. This guy is rotting. And these guys are rotting. Maybe we'll bring in the guinea pig down over here and eat that. So I guess the lynx did that? When was this? About 11 hours ago, the lynx cut the guinea pig up and ate off the head and bit off the front left and right leg and the rear left leg, and then left it be. Okay. At least that means the lynx is eating. Alright, Pepper is bringing in the rest of that steel. Oh, it's out of wood. I guess we do have wood. Alright, meanwhile, Twerk is over here meditating. At least he's not praying. They all keep praying, is what they keep doing. And it's been cracking me up, because I'm like, yes, they do actually need to pray in order to survive in this little colony. Otter here, on the other hand, is sleeping. I guess he doesn't like his room. I guess because it's impoverished and cramped and ugly and dirty. Can you, like, clean your room? Maybe that'll help a little. No, it's clean. It's just dull. Alright, Med will never do any cleaning, though. Yeah, they keep eating the fucking eggs, chat. Alright, well, in a day, we'll have another crow. We'll have another one soon, chat. Very soon. Alright, Twerk is over here training NS, because we need NS to be able to go into battle. So, chat, NS is the child of Shira and Ratty, and the sibling of Mousy and Luna. I think we're gonna get some weird Sweet Home Alabama going on and through here with all of these toads, though. So we'll see how that goes for the animals. Oh, good. We got some more rice. Alright, now you can cut up all of that because there's no more trees. I didn't want them to waste their time on their trees. Alright, everyone's going off to bed. Yeah, I guess these are already full, even just from the solar. Huh. Okay. And we are at 247 out of 600 on our research. So all the animals are popping into their barn over here. And now they'll be nice and toasty warm. They're so excited. I think we're gonna have too many animals soon. Should we eat some of the crows? Should we eat some of the crows? Chat, we have 6 crows in addition to Strong Beef and Riley. To be fair, we could call off crows 1 through 6 and then just keep these 2 to keep repopulating. Habsburg's Battletoads. Alright, we'll speed up through the night. It's nice and rainy. We've now been playing for about 51 days. It's taking a lot less time because now we don't have night owls, so I just speed up through the night. Alright, Pepper's the first one to awake, who is building these steel shelves over here. So we should be able to bring all of the steel from over there, and then all of this steel to go and get stored over here. And Met is also awake and is going to go back and do more research. Yeah, I really want to get the floors in here. Unfortunately, I think that's probably going to remove the dye, I think. And I don't think we'll get that back. It just says remove paint. kind of curious. Med, if you... Not assigned to art. Damn it. Okay, well... Never mind. I don't want to test it out. But yeah, it should help the cleanliness, because as you can see, this whole place is disgusting. So... And Twerk's over here eating in Rico's room. Twerk, can you come over here and clean these rooms? Since you're up and, like, waking up Rico like that. And then clean the barn. And then clean the lab. Clean the kitchens. Clean the hospitals. Clean, like, everything. Why was there a donkey bleeding over here? Did we do that? Why was there a donkey bleeding in the storeroom? Alright, 2 days left, and then we'll have some more beer. I do have them currently where if they're too sad, I'll have them drink beer, but for the most part, I don't want them drinking it. I want to see if we could potentially try and sell it. I think that would probably be better. I mean, like, they're fairly happy. Like, they have enough recreation that if I need to, I could force them to manually go and drink a beer. And they'll be happy about it. Also, Otter, why is there, like, red little bits in your room? What the fuck were you doing? Chat, do you see that? Is that because it's an ancient tile? The fuck? What the hell is an ancient tile? Huh. The donkey was crying for your love. How did the joke start? Okay, so... In the vampire colony, we had a group of beggars that had nowhere to go to. So we took in 2 people. We took in a brother and a sister. And the brother, we later found out, was a terrible misogynist and hated his sister. So we executed the sister, and he was happier about that. So he decided that he was going to join the colony and join us in. He's summoning ancient beings. You know what? That sounds like Otter. But he decided to join our colony, and so I offered who would like to be this colonist, and Sam offered. And Survival Sam, one of our members of chat, told us that when he lived in Israel, he used to have donkeys, and they used to be really decently, you know, smart, and you could train them. And I said, well, the problem is I think in Rimworld you can't. I said, I don't think they'll do anything but just stand around and do nothing. And he goes, no, 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 I'm insistent. The donkeys will be very useful. You need to go and get one. And I said, no, absolutely not. And then chat revolted and said, no, you have to. And I was like, no, I do not want to. Because Sam said, I used to have a donkey when I was growing up, and his name was Kong. And I would like this donkey named Kong. And I said, no. I said, even though you are our main tamer for all these animals, I do not want this goddamn donkey. And then chat revolted. And I was like, fine. I will have you go and attempt to tame a donkey. God forbid he gets this fucking donkey on the first try. Then the problem was the donkey was starving. So I said, I'm not going to be able to feed it, so I'm going to let it free. And chat's like, no, you can't let it free. And I said, no, this thing's going to starve to death. So I put it outside, and Sam's like, well, that's really mean. And I said, fine. If this thing is still on the tile, and when it has enough food, and we have enough food to feed it, I'll try and retame it. Then we got enough food, and then we had to bring the donkey back in, because he still stayed on the fucking tile and refused to leave. Then we had a major shelling event where some mortars were coming in from a distance and hit all of our attack rhinos and took out Reeker's eye. And Mousy was hurt, and it was a whole thing. And so we went out, we were fighting them, and I was taking out the rhinos, and we're trying to rip through all these people. God forbid not a single mortar in this tiny, little courtyard was able to hit this fucking donkey. So that's try number 2 to get rid of this damn thing. Then, I finally tried to use it. I took it to go and haul some stuff and carry things for us. Okay? And so I took the donkey with, and then someone comes up and threatens Cap'n and says, I would like your masterwork plasteel helmet or I will kill you. And I was like, I'm not giving you my helmet. So then we fought this random raider woman. And I went, oh, I have a good idea. And so I put the donkey in the middle of the battle. And so he's standing there tethered because I had nowhere else to put him. And there are shots whizzing past this fucking donkey's head. Not a single one hits him, and he survives the fucking encounter. I have tried 3 times to kick this donkey out of my fucking colony by killing it. In some way, shape, or form. And this donkey will not fucking die. And chat enjoys it. And chat goes, this donkey is my lord and savior. And I'm like, guys, we're not starting a fucking religion around this goddamn donkey. I have tried 3 times to kick out this fucking donkey, and chat keeps revolting every time that I try and kick it out. Yes, this is exactly why chat is obsessed with goddamn donkeys. Is because Sam went, hey, I had a donkey when I was a kid, can I have a donkey? And I pushed back, and then chat went, you can't push back against that. Which has so far spurred, I had to make 2 donkeys. And then fucking Proton sent me a little plastic donkey too. So I have a donkey, one of the little plastic figurines of like the farm animals and shit and the dinosaurs and stuff. He sent me a donkey. I'm so upset. I'll never get rid of this damn donkey. And then Minecraft comes in and he's like, oh, you should go get a donkey in this one. And I said, no, I don't want to get a donkey in this colony. And then fucking goddamn fucking 2 minutes later, Randy decides, hey, some animals that have wandered into the colony that seem abandoned or lost and they're used to people and are joining the colony. It was 2 fucking donkeys. Don Quixote. Yeah, and now Luna has sponsored at a donkey rescue in Israel, €5 every month for a donkey named David in my name. And chat was saying they want to try and sponsor me to go visit David. I don't want to meet this donkey named David. I never said anything for this. Luna just sent the thing one day in memes and goes, oh, look, Kyuu's now sponsoring a donkey. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not sponsoring this fucking donkey. It is the will of chat. Chat just goes, you know what sounds funny? Kyuu's getting a donkey. And then everyone was looking up donkey rescues near me and was like, you should go stream with the donkeys. And I was like, no, I'm not streaming with the donkeys. I'm not visiting a donkey rescue in the US either. I'm not going to visit the donkeys. I refuse. I don't want to. I told chat, I don't care about the donkeys, and chat has just gone with it. That's the story of the donkeys. I can't get rid of this goddamn donkey in this fucking game. And chat thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. That's what happened. I did nothing. I'm not making it a charity goal. Oh my god, no. The next thing that I think I would do is I have a couple of goals where I said I would make a needle felted donkey. And then I would sponsor a giveaway for a chat donkey that I'll make. And I got a quilt block for a donkey for you guys. But we gotta hit some goals first. I do it for the kids. We already did that for the kids. I do not want an outfit of the donkey. I do not. I'd rather have another one of the frog. I'd rather be a frog than a donkey. I'll just fucking kill myself in Minecraft if I have to be a donkey. I don't want to be a donkey. So that's the story of this goddamn donkey. So thank you, Sam. Sam did get sent the original Kong plushie. So... and I guess he gave it to his niece. I'm so mad about this damn donkey. And then I went around, like, fucking shooting donkeys, and everyone gets mad at me, and they're like, no, you have to get one. I'm like, they don't do anything. I don't want these stupid creatures. And in our last colony, oh good, Twerk and Crow number 4 have formed a bond. Twerk has named him Aaron. Chat, would anyone like to be Aaron and be the bonded creature of twerk? No, our charity goal already last year was to make the Kong plushie, and I did. I did that on stream. And then I made a second one when Strong Beef was kind enough to crowd fundraise the camera for sewing. So I had to make a donkey for that. And then I think I said, what is it? When we fundraise the chair, I'll make one to give away to chat. And then I think if we get the iPhone, I think it's a needle felt one. Right? Yeah, there you go. There's 2 donkeys. Would it take for you to go visit the donkeys? I saw one at the zoo nearby already. I don't need to fundraise that. That'd be kind of a waste of your guys' fundraiser dollars, but I could literally drive 30 minutes away to go say hi to a donkey at a zoo. But I don't want to go visit the donkeys. At all. I do not want to see them. I do not want to see any donkeys. I've already seen a donkey this summer, and that was plenty for me. We gotta get through the other goals first, and then we have subathon goals coming up. And none of them involve donkeys. I'm smooching one on the forehead. Wait, there's now dolphin facts? Oh my god, where is CJ? Where is CJ the DJ dolphin? Where did he go? CJ, there's dolphin facts. Did you really go drive to go see a donkey too? I do not want Randy to summon me donkeys. I'd be so pissed. I'm not going to the bottom of a Grand Canyon on a donkey. I don't think I'd fit on the donkey. Unfortunately, I do not think so. Chat, I'm so mad. What? This was all Sam. It was just a harmless little thing. It was just, I'd like a donkey. And then chat ran with it because chat just runs with things. So that's how that happened. One of our clients have them. We're gonna start posting pics. No. I don't know if Luna's actually still sponsoring David the Donkey either. But I think just the sheer fact of it, I think it's just something that'll go down in history for the rest of my life. This is the dolphins from Red Alert. Man, fuck those dolphins. Fuck the dolphins and fuck the donkeys. Fuck any animals that begin with a D, apparently. All these goddamn animals. I'm still so upset about this. I'm so upset about the donkey. I'm still so upset. We should do, if I could find enough content, we should do like an edited video of just like the donkeys, and then we just do exclamation point donkey, and every time we make a joke about the donkey, then you guys could just go and like watch the entire video. That's what we should do. Oh dear. Yeah, fuck them deer. Wasn't that? Yeah, that's that video, right? Where he's like, okay, come on, more. And there's all these deer he's bringing up. And then a horse comes in, he's like, now hold on. Because he's holding the horses. It was so fucking dumb. Oh yeah, and dogs. Sorry, dogs. I'm sorry, guilt by association. So there you go. There's the story of the donkey. It's just... chat ran with it. That's the only thing that I could use to really describe. Oh, wart has rotted away in storage. I probably should have put that into the fridge. Wait, why is there milk in here? Well, I guess it is refrigerated. Oh, so it's being refrigerated anyway. Okay, why was milk in here? Don't put milk in here. And don't put wart. Here, actually, so this one isn't connected to anything, so can I link settings? And then will that remove all of this milk, right? Yeah. I don't know why it did that. Alright, so this should just be... There goes that. So, what is this accept. I think this is just... So let's rename this. So this is wood. Oh, it's already renamed. This is steel. Okay. And this is steel. This is group 1. This is leathers. Maybe we should have one specifically for just the grav panels. Can I unlink you? Clear all. Grav stuff. Only on this one. Meanwhile, this one, do not accept anything grav right. Maybe we have one that's just blocks? Damn, there's still a lot of steel. Official beverage, yeah, pilk. No, I'm good. Unlink that one. Clear all of this. Let's have this one be just blocks. Only stone blocks. Or is that soup? Yeah, soup the sauce. Soup is a sauce, chat. I'm so sorry, Mousy, that I do this shit to you all the time. I'm just stupid things like this. Alright, we're actually running out of raw food, but we do have 72 meals. So, maybe we should set for some people to go hunting again. We do have a whole bunch of gazelles. Those would probably be pretty decent amount of food. So, let's see if we could do that. Let's go ahead and grab the alpacas as well. If we need to, and we have too many leathers, I could just leave them behind at the end of the day. Like, I could just have a stockpile here and just leave them here, and it will not really be an issue. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought Pepper was gonna walk past this porcupine. Mousy forgave you for your crimes, did they? Also, chat. Mousy should be live as well right now, and is doing more charity stuff. Alright, Pepper is hauling that. I Mousy forgive you. Oh, that's right, you're Mousy today. I forgot about that. Thank you for forgiving me. That's saying that a grilled cheese dipped in tomato soup is a calzone. Chad, I think you guys hate me sometimes for some of the shit that I say. Alright, how are we doing? So we're at 392 out of 600, so maybe about 200 more ticks. But Med should be going around and start hunting. Although, Otter is feeding some meals to the bulls, so that's fine. How is your medical? 3172 of 4,000. I wonder if I should start... Maybe we castrate the males and we just leave, like, Ratty to have kids, maybe? So I could sterilize Luna? Can I sterilize the birds? Chat, there's a lot of crows. There's a lot of birds around here. There's an awful lot of birds. So, what do they actually eat? Vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, animal products, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. So maybe we should start making kibble? Can I make kibble? Do until you have, let's say 100. Then we'll be able to feed them in space. And actually, that'll help Rico try to get his cooking abilities up as well. Hauling more steel to the shelf. Oh, chat, we've almost got all of the steel over here. Do I want to risk sending the animals out to go and get components? The hell was that? Did you hear that, chat? Do I want to send them out there? Alright, Med has shot an alpaca over there. Send me in. Yeah, but I don't want to lose you guys either. You guys got a lot of steel. Which was kind of nice. Alright, Twerk is training crow number 1. See, this porcupine is still here. A large rodent, while slow-moving, it has a cloak of sharp quills which protects it from predators. Minimum handling skill is 8. So even just walking next to them will get quilled? It doesn't say that. I don't know. I guess that would also train Otter, wouldn't it? I want to eat lavish meals, not kibble. You're not special enough. I don't even have lavish meals at all. At least I'm glad that we have a whole bunch of simple meals. Thank you, Rico. Oh, damn it. Crow number 2 and crow number 6 are fucking as well. Oh. Oh my god, the porcupine is in here. Would you get out of my fucking pen over here? Can you get out of there? Alright, Otter is bringing over another egg because somehow another one got eaten. Genuinely, who is eating these crow eggs? Are we eating them? Do I have to disallow them so no one will eat them? Alright, Otter killed an alpaca. Twerk is training crow number 3. Rico is butchering this alpaca over here. Pepper is cleaning? Oh, I guess we don't have anything else that needs hauling. Yeah, I said it to not allow. I keep the ship running, that's true. Well, we have to butcher most of the animals? No, I think we should be able to take them to another tile, because what's near us? So we're over here, so there is a dark forest over here, so there's another glow forest. So we've also got a whole bunch of shrublands. We could also make our way back towards here, because we know that there's an ancient stockpile here. There was also another one down here, but I think it'd probably be better just to hop over to this one first. So if anything, we could always go back towards this area. So, find a colony, caravan, or quest location on the map. Oh, yeah, here. Okay, so then there's one over here as well. On the other side. A little farther away. It's a little bit more north from us. But yeah, we're just going to keep hopping around. As long as we have some sort of food in everywhere that we go, we should be able to keep them around. And then once, I guess, we get to the next spot, we could always decide then if we want to kill them off. So, we've got a couple of different stockpiles that we can look at. Alright, Pepper's cleaning some dirt over there. Med is bringing in a lovely gazelle. Maybe let's do this. Wait, what were you? You're just a steel shelf. What do you take? Stone blocks. Oh, you're taking blocks. Oh. Taking alpaca meat to inventory. When we clear one, we might find another. Ooh, okay. Can I build a copy? And I put it here, maybe? And we have this be additional leather? Wait. Here and here. So link settings. Because unfortunately, this is actually going to fill up most of this over here. And we don't want that. We want the bodies of the animals to be able to go in here. At least things look cleaner now. What do I have you doing after cleaning, Pepper? Actually nothing. I guess you have nothing really to do. I could send you to go mine. Maybe I send you out? Do you have animals assigned to you at all? Can I assign animals to you? Here, Shira, Luna, and Ratty. Maybe you go over and you guys try ripping out those components. Mine vein. Didn't I just assign you to mining? I guess not. So go do that. I yearn for the picks and walls, you do. Alright, go do that. Those gazelles are bleeding out. Expand the animals area. So then Raven can also go over there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Pepper's trying to make her way all the way down there to the other side. Was there another spot? Compacted. No, is that it? That's all we got? Okay. Are there cracks I can fix? I don't want you just going around and just repairing shit, though. Twerk. Training strong beef. After you're done with that, can you haul that out? Because the problem is Med will go around and hunt everything, and then he'll just leave it out in the fucking field. So there's gonna be all these dead bodies everywhere, because he can't bring it in because those leathers are in the way. Because he won't haul anything, so I'll have to send somebody else to go pick it up. Alright, digging at the compacted machinery, hunting a doe. See, they're just everywhere. So we'll have to go send people to go pick it up. Because then Rico instead is going to have to go pick each and every one of them up to go and butcher. Alright, Twerk's moving that. So they should be able to bring in more of these, hopefully. Are you just hunting a gazelle, I guess? Okay. And you're hunting one as well. You're milking moo. Ooh, good. We've got some rice that's available, too. I'll try making kibble. It's just meat and plant matter. So I just need someone to go and rip out all these plants from the ground over here. So that would be Twerk. Unfortunately, now we have a lot of animals that need dealt with, too. Are these just more crows? Chat, I don't think we need more. I think we're okay. Somebody ate the egg again. No, seriously. Where... What? Where are all these crows coming from, chat? And now Aaron's coming over here to consume the rice. God damn it. Okay. Pepper's eating. Wait. Can you haul in the components on your way in? Yeah, I guess the random animals are. I don't know. Is this not claimed? If I claim it, will they stop going in here and eating it? Maybe it was the eggs. Maybe it's the birds. It just says raw meat. So does that mean they're eating the eggs? I guess I don't need more crows, do I? Hungry pen animals. Oh, Vess is hungry. Malnutrition minor. Oh, you haven't been putting in more dandelions. Shit. Can I disallow the boomalope? And then Twerk, can I have you come over here and can you rope Vess out here into this caravan hitching spot? Is it animal products? I'm gonna keep watching. I think now that I claimed it, now I think random animals won't go in there. So I think it's just random animals going in and eating it. At least that's my guess. Especially crow number 6 who just joined us. Who was not assigned to animals. Here, Rico, can you butcher instead? We're gonna suspend that and suspend that because we have plenty of meals for now. Just butcher everything. Otter's going for a walk. On your way in... Can you haul a gazelle? Rico's butchering. Med is eating. You won't do hauling. Pepper's pulling in those components. Can you haul the plain leather out real quick? So Rico will have a little bit more room. And then we'll have to go pick up all the dead bodies tomorrow. Look at them all. There's just... Damn it. Chat, they just ignored all of them. Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so we gotta go pick up 2 gazelles and an ibex doe and an ibex ram tomorrow. But we'll have them butchered. Oh, wait, Rico. No, go inside. Oh, and this gazelle's dead, so we'll be able to bring this one in. Who shot it? So Otter came up and shot this gazelle and then just left it. After it missed 3 hours ago, he went in to go eat, and now it's dying of blood loss. Good job. Alright, so we'll see if any eggs are over here. Alright, Vess is now able to eat. There we go. Alright, you can stop starving. Sorry, buddy. Now he's consuming all the grass. So, I need you guys to put in dandelions. Who has the most amount of sleep? Med, but Med won't do any hauling. Alright, in the morning we're gonna have to pick up all this rice. That's priority number 1. Alright, Rico's gone to bed. Sorry, Rico. Rico's been up so many nights in a row. At least now there's grass for Vess to eat. If I need to, I'll move the cows out there as well. Oh, Shira's given birth! Chat, we have another toad! Chat, would anyone like to be this toad? Would anyone like to be a toad or a crow? Because we have a lot. This is a good way to get a lot of you guys in here, too. Not assigned to growing. Can I have you come over here and can you haul all this rice then instead? So it won't get eaten by the crows outside. Or our crows, either. You'd like to be one? Do you want to be a toad or you want to be a crow? Take your pick. Or would you like to be a toad? I probably should have answered my own question. Would you like to be a Colossus Battletoad? I can't guarantee you'll survive very long, but I can guarantee that you'll be part of the colony. I think that's important. So there we go. Oh, man. We need more people in here. Are you coming over here to eat my fucking... Fucking... Pick up the rice! They're eating my goddamn rice! Stop eating my rice! Crow number 6! Oh no, crow number 5 is coming over here to eat. That's true. You'll live well enough. Probably not long enough, but well enough. Yeah, you'll live for a little bit. Alright, Otter needs to eat, but can you haul in that gazelle? Twerk is relaxing socially. Can I have you come over here and sow the area? And then harvest this rice. Harvest the heel root and start getting the trees so we can get some wood. I'm just gonna let you do that instead of training everybody today. Oh my god. This fucking crow. They're eating all my damn rice, damn it. Okay. So that's been brought in. Otter, after you're done eating, can you haul in this one? Oh, it won't fit? Why is that? What about this spot? Why can you not put it there? Oh, because Med's bringing in one. Okay. Alright, so Rico is hauling that. No. Can you... Yeah, start butchering. Butcher whatever you can. Work on that. And then there should be enough that you should be able to start making some kibble. And then I want a little spot, I think, right here. And this is just going to be nothing but kibble. Chat, it's just going to be just like dog food, okay? They can eat dog and cat food. They're gonna be so much happier as a result. Hunting gazelle. No, 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 no. Can you... Damn it. Why can you not do that? I guess we're feeding the wargs and stuff outside, too, so they won't eat us. Oh, that's why. Haul that. Get rid of that. I should probably make a dedicated butchering spot at this point, because this is getting really annoying to only have this many spots for food. Okay. Now, Otter, can you... Actually, wait. Pepper, what are you doing? Oh, you're already hauling one. Never mind. Alright, Med's gonna go out and hunt another alpaca. Rico's eating. After that, can you go back and butcher some more? For a kaiju dating game? Is that the actual one, or is that the kaiju princess one? The kaiju princess one is an H game. Today's a good day to die. No, no, Beth will live long. I promise. I swear. Also, Ender, would you like to be a toad or a crow in here? I have plenty of toads and crows. But Cosmo wants to be the next self-tamed animal. Oh, actually, Reeker wanted to be a toad as well. So chat, this one over here. I'm secretly hoping for a Mega Sloth, we'll see. So chat, this is going to be Reeker, because Reeker was on the list. So congratulations, Reeker. We'll see how long you live. And then Flappy also wanted to be a toad. Oh no, my fucking... Oh, my fucking... My list got all fucked up. It does this every fucking time, and I don't know why. Okay, that's better. The name is Kyuu? Oh, then that's a different one. I was thinking of a different one. Ignore me. Oh, very much so ignore me. Alright, they're hunting. Rico is picking up all these to butcher. Oh, from Mousie's stream. Okay. You know what? That sounds like Mousie. The mech hive scanning process is close to determining your location. When it locates your grav ship, it'll send a massive mech force to kill you. Where? Okay, chat, we have 10 days. So we have 10 days to get as much food and wood as possible, and then book it. Alright, that's not as bad. That's not as bad as 4 days. Okay. So we need to... I don't think we'll be able to get any more rice, can we? How long does rice take? Under optimal conditions. Strong beef, stop eating my rice. Okay, 3 days. We might be able to get another one. So, Twerk, can I have you switch? Can I have you switch to hunt, or, planting for right now? Can you do that after you're done training everybody? Wait, can you haul that in? Oh my god, you can't haul that in. Alright, so what are we doing? We need to try and get those components, and we need to try and get food. Hi, Moo. Moo, you've been having so many kids, but one of your kids recently got killed by Otter. Yeah, we're gonna slaughter everything, and we're gonna try and get a harvest of rice. Okay, the dandelions are useful, but... Oh my god, how are we gonna fit all these animals on the ship? How am I gonna fit them all, chat? I may have gotten too many crows. It would be Otter. So, Otter joined us, claiming that he had nowhere else to go, and is actually the grandson of Pepper, ironically enough, and fortunately, he is a fast learner and too smart, so he actually gets a buff in learning, so I'm trying to get him to become our new doctor, so he actually has a 3 in medical. So I'm trying to see if he can learn to be better. And I sent him to go and sterilize some animals so they would stop having children. And in doing that, he went to go to calf number 2 and somehow failed the castration process and cut the body and killed the little calf. I still don't know how. Like, he just cut it, and it died. It had a couple of scratches, and it just immediately died, so I don't know what happened. Oh, good! But now you've developed the immunity to the flu, so bull number 1 is gonna be fine. Also, if anybody wants to be bull number 1 and just hang out with Moo all the time. No, you can't be castrated. We need you to give us milk and give us children that we can eat. You had 2. And now you're pregnant again. Oh god, you have malnutrition. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I think I need to remove you guys from here. Oops, wait. I'm going to re-hitch you guys over here so you guys can eat grass. Yeah, can you rope all of them over there? Alright, thanks, Twerk. Just put them over there. Alright, we should be able to get... Oh, good, we got some more beer. Okay, so we lost the warp, but chat, we got more beer. Oh my god, we got a lot of beer. We got 100 beer? Chat, this was the best spot we could have gone to. Alright, but I'm gonna put you guys out here, because then you guys, with this rope, should be able to actually get all of this grass. And I'm going to reinstall this here, so that later when we go to pick up again, then all we have to do is just put you guys inside. So I'm sorry you guys are not going to be living in the barn anymore. Alright, Otter, meanwhile, is playing some horseshoes. Twerk is still pulling those guys over. Rico's still butchering. There's a ton of animals on this. Is there anything else that's dead that we gotta go pick up? There's an alpaca. Can you still not move them in? Oh, because there's plain leather in the way. Don't kill me for eating the eggs! Did you really eat the eggs? Did you notice and I didn't? You guys might have noticed and I didn't. Which is very, very distinctly possible. Can you haul in that alpaca? I know it's gonna take you a while. But I think that's the last one that's on this tile that we gotta pull in. Is there anything else that we can quickly hunt? There is some turkeys. I'm keeping to the bit. Okay. I still don't know who did it, but it is your room, so I am half inclined to blame you. So, we'll see. Alright, good. And now we're making some kibble for them, so they should be able to eat that. And then can you haul that out of there? And then Twerk, can you... Can you not move the wood that's here? Do we not have enough space for it? I guess we should probably stop chopping the wood then? Or I could put it here temporarily, so wood... Skedaddle before I'm caught. Have a good night. I really don't know where it went. I don't know who keeps eating all my eggs. But yeah, we'll do that. We could also go around and all of these wild heal root, we could have that harvested and then have some more herbal meds. Especially considering that we don't have a proper doctor, I do need everyone to carry medicine with them, which I should probably set that for you as well. It is wild, so there is a little bit of it, but there's not a lot of it. But it's better than nothing. Alright. Otter's come in to pray. Twerk is over here relaxing. Rico is going all the way out here to go and pick up that fucking alpaca. But that'll be the end of the butchering. Med is already asleep. Pepper's relaxing over here in Rico's room. I don't understand why everybody is using that. I guess what we could do is we could start reinstalling and uninstalling these batteries. Because we're going to take these with us. I don't think I'm going to take the fermenting barrels with us because we can't actually produce wort, if I remember right. Let me take a look. So, where's beer making? Beer brewing. Build a brewery and ferment vats to transform hops into a tasty, tasty beer. So we'd have to have a workstation with all the equipment to mix wort for beer production. Wort must be fermented to finally become beer. I could pick these up and take them with us, but I won't even be able to make the wort in the first place. That is cooking. So unfortunately that's not crafting. And right now the only cook that we have, who is Rico, is not really a great cook. So I'd rather him focus on trying to actually feed the colony as opposed to making beer for us, I guess. Actually, now that I think about it, I could take all of this extra wood and we could make nice floors, couldn't we? However, they're gonna be, they're gonna be very flammable, but we could. Could do that in the meantime. So these are all going to be sterile tiles. I guess we could put a floor over here. Because steel won't go up, but these guys are flammable, right? Yeah, 70%. So. All the rest of this, though, is going to get the steel tiles, so it's going to have a cleanly bonus. Rico, I know, it's going to take you so long. You know what, just go to bed. Oh, you haven't eaten either. Oops. Hungry, drowsy, in darkness, and uncomfortable. Sorry. I guess haul the alpaca in with you, because you're already out here. And then did we grab those components? Not yet, so we're going to have to go pick those up. So, who's happiest? Pepper, I think you're actually going to wake up first. Can you pick up all these components on your way over? Minor pain, decent dining room. I ate my meal in a decent dining room. So was that here? Or was that here? I don't think that was here. I don't think that was here at all. At least I don't believe so. But then we might have enough wood that the next time that we pop somewhere, we don't have to pick ruins and we could just pop in a regular tile and just build some quick rooms for them to sleep in. And put it really close to the ship so they don't have to walk as far. That might be a good option. Alright, are you not putting in the... You know what? We're not gonna put in the dandelions anymore because they're already out here. They don't need to eat it. Everybody else can eat grass. Yeah, consuming tall grass. Okay. Alright, Rico, I'm sorry. Welcome back. You can butcher the alpaca tomorrow. Let's speed it up. So, chat, it's currently day 54. It is currently the middle of winter. It's the 11th of Jugus, so everyone's a little cold, but now they currently have some heaters. Yeah, it's about 37 out there. These guys I don't think will get too cold, but we'll see. Alright, we're ripping up the batteries. Twerk, when you wake up, can you milk everybody? Okay, I guess you don't need milking? No. But we'll bring those guys in. I don't think I want to take the table with us, but I could put this dining chair, maybe? I don't think we need it. I stole Otter's cuck chair. Otter, the next place that we go, you're going to have the better bedroom. I promise. I could take the standing lamps. I think I may just actually deconstruct those. Actually, is it worth the time? It's probably more worth it to actually put in the flooring. Alright, Twerk is gonna go play horseshoes. After that, can you put in the area over here so we can get some more rice before we leave? I'm begging you. Meanwhile, Med is finishing up the research, so we're trying to get sterile materials. We're about 450 out of 600 ticks. So maybe in the next couple of days we'll have that, and then we could start building the floor and use up all the steel. Otter, meanwhile, needs to eat. Can you consume a simple meal really quick? And I think what I want to do is I want to... We can't fit the milk? What? Can we not fit the milk? Oh, because all of this is all different. Why is that not allowed milk? What the fuck? No, bring in the milk. Alright, haul in the milk. Haul the crow egg. Haul the rice. Haul the wood. This is what I'm gonna have you do. What the hell is that sound? Is that the frogs? Is it the frogs or is that the crows? Anyway, haul the battery. It's a little bit too cold. I don't want to pull out the heaters. Alright, Twerk, meanwhile, is putting in the plants. This is more important. You keep ignoring it. I guess a hydroponics spot might be useful, but... unfortunately, we haven't had much luck with having a lot of space on this ship. Because then that'll prevent these birds from coming over and eating our crops over here. Oh man, we're gonna port back into our tree huggers colony and there's gonna be food everywhere on the ground. And all these birds are gonna come out of nowhere and just start eating all of our crops all the time, aren't they? They're gonna be able to get over my walls now. I just thought about that. Alright, Rico's butchering this last one. Can you then clean the kitchens? And then keep butchering, and then you should be able to start making some kibble. I don't think there was any other dead animals that we needed to butcher. No. Okay. Alright, so we'll start making kibble, so the crows will start eating that, so they'll have food. I might have to make more, though. Because I think the cows are going to need it wherever we go. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough grass for them. Pepper's eating. Yeah, keep on installing these batteries. Yeah, Rico's making kibble. Okay. That's probably better because we can actually just eat full meat meals and it won't be a problem. But we have a lot of crows and a lot of animals that need fed. Can you also put the pen marker in here so that that's all set? Then you can clean those. I should probably disallow those animals from coming in here. Animals can now go back in here. But clear going in here. Do not go into the laboratory because you guys keep putting dirt everywhere. But you guys can go into here. There's no longer beer in here. I just didn't want them getting fucking trashed all the time, chat. That's all it was. But yeah, they can go in here if they wanted to. See, now they have access to kibble. So, yeah, let's make some more kibble. Do until you have, let's say, 200. It just needs proteins and greens. So we've got rice that we're turning it into. And maybe some of these dandelions will be done. Alright, hauling all of this wood in. Thank you. No accessible spot configured. Are we not gonna have enough space for all this wood either? Can I have you deliver to the wood floors now? I'm so glad that they added that in base game. Because you could do that. Pepper, what is construction for you? Why are you not making floors? Why are you cleaning? Can you work on the floors? There's tons of, like, wood everywhere. Just drop it everywhere. Especially because it only uses 3 wood. Chat, we'll have nice little floors! Look at that! Alright, Rico's still making kibble. You're still a little sad. Oh, you actually need to eat. Sorry. You can switch back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gotta move all the kibble, too. It's currently in the way over there. Alright, Twerk is still trying to put in this rice. Just wherever you can, put in rice. Please, I'm begging. Don't train. So the area... So the area... Just whatever we can, just grow it, please. Soon you'll have your own room. You will. You're gonna be the king of this colony. We'll have you have your own little space. It'll just be yours. And we'll just have to bring you food. Oh, chat, now we're gonna have a nice homey look. Oh, look, they're gonna be so happy. All right, work on more floor. Work on more floor. Hell yeah. Chat, there's plenty of it. We might as well wait. And then once we have sterile tile, we'll do the others. Minor break risk, Rico. I'm sorry, I have you doing other stuff. I guess you do need sleep and recreation. I did kind of wake you up, didn't I? Construction botched! Oh, Rico! But you're so pretty decently good at this. What the fuck? Chat, we have floors! I'm so excited! We have flooring! Oh, this place is gonna look so much nicer. I wish we had doormats. I wish we had that. That would have been so much nicer. Oh, we can't actually store all the kibble here, can we? Damn it. Alright, move all the kibble. Because you gotta take it out of that door. Thank you. Alright, twerk. How are we doing with rice? Alright, soon. Soon, chat. We will have rice. So, we can't book it until all of this rice is grown, so we're gonna have a couple of days. Minor break risk. Rico, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay. There's no problems. There's no problems. Oh, and now Shira's pregnant again. We just watched that one happen, too. Alright, and Twerk got some more chem fuel. So how much chem fuel do we have? 160 of 141. I wonder if we should go back to the glow forest where there was some chem fuel stuff. We're kind of running out of it. So maybe we'll see how far we could go, and maybe we could go back over there into that area. We kind of need it so we could keep hopping around. We need to have it quite consistently. We need another boomalope. We need 2 of them. I guess we could have 2 males, and then they won't have more, right? Although I guess as we keep going, we're probably going to need more chem fuel storage, aren't we? So we got 2 options. We could take all of this wood and we could refine it really super quick, but I don't have a crafter. Or we go back to the glow area and we harvest chem fuel. And we potentially get another boomalope. I feel like the glow forest is going to be better. Also, chat, Sari says that we should take a break. I'm only going to be going for a little bit longer, so I'm going to ignore Saribot. But for the rest of you, make sure that you guys get up and stretch, go fill your water and all of that stuff. Take care of yourselves. But I think I'm only going to be here for another half an hour. Like I was saying, I have a whole bunch of things that I have to get done. And I was a mess this morning, so I didn't finish everything that I was supposed to. And I have to make dinner. And I have to upload all of the VODs from yesterday and the one from today. So, oops. I kind of have to do some things before my appointment. And I have to fill out all my medical record before tomorrow as well. And there's a lot. So I have to go pull out my binder. So I can make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, we can delete that wood zone that was there. That was from before. Otter's refueling the chem tank. Why is the chem fuel getting stored here? Oh, wait. I don't want you in here anymore. I want you over here. Yes, here. So this is only going to be chem fuel. I wish we would have had another trader, but I guess we're just kind of stuck how it is. Alright, the crows I'm very glad can go over the fences. That's actually really cool. So I guess in this situation, I guess for the tree huggers playthrough, at least we'd be fine, because it doesn't seem like they can go over walls. They just go over fences. So I think not relying on fences is the way to go, especially against these Scaria birds. So I think that's our problem. Also, I just found a really dark hair. What? Oh, is my hair changing colors again? Oh, no. I'm probably gonna lose my red hair as I keep getting older, and I'm very sad about it. Alright, Twerk's going to sleep. We'll have to haul in all of that wood. But look, chat, we've got floors! Ooh, I'm so excited. There's no hair, only hat. Hi, Pinky. Chat, we have floors! Before we leave, I'll probably just pull up the heaters in this last battery, and then we'll just leave it. I don't think we need the rest. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up through the night so Reeker's hopping back in. Alright, all of our animals are over here able to eat grass now. Chunks of spacecraft, we could deconstruct them. Doesn't this give us components? It's fairly close. Maybe we'll try and get it. It's not a lot, but it's fairly close-ish. Alright, chat, so we have 8 days, 23 hours, so hopefully probably around day 7 is when we'll leave, just to give us a little bit of in-between. There's not really that much that we have to do. We have to finish up the flooring. We need to... What? Rico, you were fine. Rico has broken down as wandering around in sadness because of recreation unfulfilled. You were fine. Oh my god. How low were you? Not low at all. Are you serious? Do they work with the graph panels? What, the flooring? Yeah, we figured out that you could put flooring on top of it. There are uneaten neighbors. We're not eating the neighbors. We're not cannibals in this one. At least not this time around. Damn it, I was gonna have you make more kibble. Oh, now we got another crow egg over here. So, what we need to do... I'm also gonna watch this. Like, I set for the animals not to go in here. So, we need to wait for this rice to grow. And we need to try and get a small amount of wood. We gotta finish up the floor. We gotta let the animals eat as much as possible over here so that we don't have to feed them when we pick back up and go to the next spot. Now, we do have some kibble. I think we should probably try and get more with the little bit of rice that we have. And I want them to go around and harvest all of this heal root that's nearby so we can have a whole bunch of herbal meds. So, Twerk, that's probably what you were going to be doing. Training Raven. Can I have you off of handling? And just have you on plant cutting for now? Here, I'll even take out some of the trees. Because now we've got plenty of wood everywhere. Don't chop those. Don't chop that. Don't chop that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Or any of that, or that. I was hoping we'd have more time, but unfortunately we don't. Oh wait, we could chop that though. That'll take you no time. Alright, harvesting wild heal root. There we go. So I just want medicine from this tile, because there is a lot of it. So we'll pull people to go grab that. And then we're almost done with sterile tiles, so we'll put that in. Oh my god, the crows are still fucking... God damn it. Maybe I should have Otter go around and, like, sterilize a bunch of them. We do have an awful lot of crows. Can't believe he named the one Aaron. Alright, I don't see anybody eating it. Maybe we should just eat the eggs. Alright, Pepper's finishing that. There's another spot over here. All of that's done, and then that's done. This will all be sterile from here, and then this will all be sterile. Unfortunately, we wasted all of that dye. I should have just had it only be the walls, but... Chat, maybe at some point, maybe we'll get some more, and then we'll finish making the ship really pretty. Alright, Otter is hauling in some more wood from over there. And Twerk is running around getting all the wild heal root. So we'll have to send people to go get that. There is some berry bushes out there that we could grab. Again, it switched to 1080 on data. Stop using your data on me. Twitch hates it. Don't do that to yourself. Also, hi, Luna. I hope work's going good. Alright, we still have more eggs? I should just eat them. I don't know if I should have him haul that. Actually, I could send Pepper to do it afterwards. Because I know Med's going to finish up the research. Then we'll be able to start putting in the sterile tiles. That's going to go pretty much everywhere else. Let's do that for congruency. So all of this is going to be sterile. This is going to be sterile. I could probably make this all wood. Feel focused but more anxious. I think Concerta does cause some anxiety as well. You can always talk to your doctor about going on a lower dosage too. Or sometimes you could do that and then an anxiety med. But then it's just like a constant cycle of how to get the correct milligrams so that they cancel each other out. What a mess, right? Alright, good. We got some of the other wood. Twerk, where are you harvesting? I should... You know what? I don't think we're going to be able to get this spot. I don't think we'll be able to get both of them. I'm more worried about this one. That one's more important. Alright, harvesting that. You're researching. You're deconstructing the ship chunk. Can you bring in the components on your way in? There we go. Can we try... Oh, there we go. Sterile materials. Okay. Where's that wild heal root? Set for a little bit more to get picked up. And we'll keep going around the tile to grab it. Alright, Med, I don't care that you're bored. Oh, it costs silver! I forgot! Chad, we don't have any silver. Does paved tile get cleanliness? What about concrete? Steel tile does. I don't think we have steel tiles. Is there silver here? We have 6 silver to our name. So we need a trader to come by so that we can get a whole bunch of stuff loaded onto them. I'm debating if we should just put in wooden floors then. I guess we could put it in the freezer because that really doesn't matter. It's just the kitchen that's important. Damn it! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Otter's carrying wood. Can you go out here and can you haul some of these things in? Haul these as you go. Damn it. Rico is wandering around over here on the tile. Okay. Twerk is harvesting these oak trees. Go ahead and chop that in this stump, though. Damn it. Alright, Med is still bored. Maybe I should just have you do research anyway. So, we got plenty of batteries. I really don't have to build batteries. IEDs. We should probably get machining, shouldn't we? which means that we get steel tiles. Cleanliness point 2. Fuck it, get it. I did the wrong one then. Alright, start learning how to make that. Because then we can actually get some plate armor as well. Because I think we need that for vac, don't we? Oh, we need microelectronics. Where's the vac suits? Where is that? Where? Stone cutting. Orbital tech. Oh, it's after microelectronics, but it needs a high-tech research bench. I could do hydroponics. But a lot of the places that we've been going have had places for us to actually work on, ooh, it's cold in here. To work on, like, a lot of, like, growing and stuff. So, it wouldn't really make much of a difference because we just have to place hydroponics every single time. Because I don't think we can reinstall those, can we? I think we have to deconstruct those. Alright, Otter's bringing in more stuff. Pepper, what are you doing? You're working on the floors. Can you actually haul in this? The floors are okay, but we could do that tomorrow once Rico is done having his mental breakdown. Medicine not allowed. What? Oh, no accessible space. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, let's just get a whole bunch of food, really. That's what our next couple of days is going to be, is just food. We have plenty of simple meals, and they are cold, so we shouldn't lose them. Twerk, meanwhile, is meditating. Come on, Rice. Grow! Grow quickly! Grow! Damn it! Damn it. Rico, can you just come in? Please? You need to eat, and you need to sleep. Poor Rico's so sad. Alright, Otter, I'm sorry, you can go. Well, we'll go pick up the rest of this in a little bit. Alright, because I could always have Twerk do that too in the meantime, because I don't think there's anything else that really needs picked up. Or, chopped up, I don't think. Yeah, it's just a couple of berries and things. Never mind. Can you... Oh, I guess you're harvesting more. Okay. Alright, Med is relaxing socially over here, so we're gonna start doing some research on smithing. Because even if we do the steel tile, and I have to rip it up, I think we have plenty of steel that I think we should be okay. So I guess next place that we drop, I don't have to worry about steel. I need to worry about components, silver, precious minerals, and stuff like that. So, the steel is fine for now. So we need the grav stuff. And we need silver. Are we gonna have enough space for the bed storage? Maybe I'll have to throw it temporarily into the dining room. For when we go to pick up. I don't want to waste the beds, so... And then we'll be able to pick up all the heaters. So that then, same thing, we'll be able to have them have pretty nice bedrooms. We'll just have to place power lines. And cannot be removed. How does my head get washed? Oh my god. My hat can get removed. In some variations. Alright, Rico's no longer wandering in sadness. Go eat, buddy. It's fine. You've got 8 days and now you'll have a catharsis bonus. So that was a good thing. That's a good thing. It's fine. Alright, Med's researching. We still haven't gotten any books yet, either. I wonder, can we hopscotch to, like, an actual place? Or would that be us, like, fighting them, chat? You know, like one of the little, Although I guess our ship wouldn't be able to take off again, would it? I guess we could send a caravan. It would only take, like, half a day. Hmm. For biofuel refinery, can you just do that with wood? Small brain better, book bad. No, we need people to be smart. We need them to be smart, damn it. Maybe we go to another ruins. Ooh. Stites! Oh, his best skill is animals. A prisoner being held by the Dark Camels has managed to steal a radio and call you. He's being held at a camp near the landing site under armed guard. Rescue him and he'll join your colony. He's a 44-year-old livestock farmer. He says that 6 turrets and 1 pirate defend the site. There may be an unknown threat. Where is this? I guess the only problem is if we go and pick this guy up, we're still facing the same issue where we're not going to have anyone to be a doctor. Ooh, there's a lava field over there. What's a Scarlands? Water is toxic and Scaria runs rampant. Mechanoids lurk among the shattered buildings waiting to awaken and kill again. Ooh. High geothermal activity. What does that mean? Geysers spew out massive sulfur clouds that cast the region into darkness. And this one's a wet climate. Wet climate. Precipitation is much more common. Steam geysers are more common. Oh, there's different ones. Wait, let's say a Willow Grove? Willowgill Grove. What one was Willow Grill? Was that the one that we can milk? I don't think so. No, that's the exact opposite of the way that we want to go. I want to try going back over towards here. Decreased animal life. Ooh, wait, Boomshrew Grove. Ooh, chat, those were Boomshrews. So maybe we could go over here. I don't know how much space we're gonna have, because we need a lot of chem fuel, but it might be worth it. So yeah, maybe I should make a little workshop over here that's just the chem fuel thing. Because I could do that with wood, correct? Can I turn wood into chem fuel, or is it only meat? Refines biological matter, like wood or plant matter, into chem fuel. How big is that? I'd probably have to go this way. Be a very tiny room. It just doesn't make sense that I keep replacing it every time. What is 70 to 35? Food is 70 to 45. Some fish are worth more food. Well, we got 8 days to decide. I'm not going to be able to place it here. And I don't believe that you can reinstall it, correct? I think you just deconstruct it. Oh, both are 35. I mean, now we've got plenty of wood. No reinstall. So, yeah. So I should put it on the ship so we don't have to keep making it every time. Actually, that could be a good use for the crow eggs. Which, by the way, I guess I guess that's working. I guess that was the problem, was wild animals were coming in to eat the eggs. I guess that's what it was. Alright, let's speed it up. So, chat. It's currently overcast. It is currently been 56 days since we've shown up. So, light levels are reduced. So, the rice is going to take a little bit longer to actually grow, I think. So, we're definitely going to have to wait until that finishes up. Alright, Twerk is over here eating, so you should be going around and pulling everything out of the ground that I requested you to instead of training today. I think they're plenty trained already as it is, so we could train more as we go to the next spot. Because we got plenty of toads and everything now, too. And then Aaron is bonded. Then we have Otter over here who's picking up some stuff as he goes around. Thank you. You do need to go and eat, however. Pepper, meanwhile, is enjoying some time and cloud watching while Riley walks through the ground over here in this nice grass. Looks like some of the grass is dying off, so I guess it is winter here. When you're done, can you haul on that med? And then, I guess, bring in all of this. Okay. Med, meanwhile, is still sleeping in. He's actually had plenty of recreation, so he's okay. Rico is trying to fix himself. He's gonna have a higher mood from that catharsis bonus, but he's still gonna have the recreation deprived, so can you go and try and do a little bit of recreation instead? Alright, there we go. More stumps. So yeah, just medicine. That's what we really need. So maybe I should tick off all of the bushes... Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, harvesting chopped stump. Okay. Oh, good! There's more oak trees that are growing, too, from the ones that we've been ripping out of the ground. Yay! Otter's picking up the berries. So, the animals will go around and eat all of these, so I did want to pick these up. Oh, look! There's a boom rat. Not a boomalope, unfortunately. Then harvest that. Harvest that. I guess that's harvestable. Can you harvest that? Just keep going around. Whatever you can, just harvest. Definitely the medicine, though, is super important. Here's some more berries. Here's some more, and here's some more. What is this? Oh. Well, that's not even harvestable. Why was that marked? Weird. Okay. That is, however... Alright, Rico's eating. After that, I believe you should try and finish the floor over here. And then you could try and get your construction up. So I'm sure you'll be happy about that. So, Rico wanted to be an actual builder here. So, I did have Rico originally doing that. The only problem was that I kinda need someone to be a cook as well. That's kind of my issue at this point, is I needed someone to do cooking, otherwise we were gonna die. So Rico's kind of taken that role on. So thank you. Alright, this is all going into the stockpile zone. Otter's doing that too. Pepper's hauling the heater over. So this place is getting too cold. It's probably about 52 to 57 right now. I guess I could probably rip out this battery now. Well, then they'll sleep in the cold. Never mind. I answered my own question. Alright. Looks like Otter's gonna go pick up some of the stuff that's out here. Can you go try and haul these berries, too? Cheryl lost attack? Damn it, how often do you need to get fucking trained? I need Twerk to do other things for 2 days. That's all I needed. Damn it. Chad, I think we're gonna slaughter this bull. I think it's old enough that we should be able to get some more meat from it. It's not old enough, but I think it's old enough that we should be able to get food. I don't think we're gonna be able to feed it. I know your friend, the bull number 2. No, I'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, more medicine. Pepper's picking that up. Where is... Okay, so there's berries out there. More heal root. Is there more down over here? There's a little bit. Yeah, just keep getting the heal root. Don't even worry about the berries anymore. I need health stuff. Can we tame it and name it Simon? No, unfortunately, I have no need for it whatsoever. Otherwise, I'd say yes. If I had a purpose for it, yes, but I need more boomalopes. If we get another boomalope, then yes, we'll name that Simon, but I don't need boom rats. They don't give me chem fuel. I'm not going to be able to feed all of them. Because now we just had to fucking kill this one off. I do still have, if anybody, tame it and send it to blow something up. I'm not sending Simon out to go be a kamikaze. I won't have any way to feed it. I need healing stuff, and I need kibble for all of these crows. I'll make him a crow. We could send him into battle. We could train him to go and attack people. He could also be a female one and constantly be fertilized by all the other crows. We're gonna have so many crows. Maybe we should just eat the eggs, chat. I'm sorry, little bull. I'm so sorry, buddy. Perfect. Alright. Alright, here's crow number 2. Oh yeah, we can train you to attack. Attack target! Alright. So chat, this crow is gonna be Simon. What's the numbers? 445? Congrats, Simon. So this is P. Simon, who's gonna be our little trained attack crow. Who, already is fertilized and is about to have more eggs. Simon's gonna come in here and be like, what the fuck? Alright, more herbal meds. Carrying berries. Training crow number 5. Rico's picking up some berries as well. Med is still doing some research. We're essentially just waiting for rice at this point. There's really not much else. Is there any more wild heal root over here? Okay, there's one. Let's go up a little closer. Harvest that. Okay. Harvest any heal root that we can, please. Alright, more berries. Why do you keep walking through the fucking otter? Why do you keep walking through the corpses? Alright, Torque is training some crows. We're gonna have so many birds. Chat, this is our playthrough's dryads. Is toads and crows. That's what this shit is. Oh my god, there's a lot over here, actually. Will you pick up all of this? All at once? That'd be kind of nice, Rico. Alright, med. How are we doing? So we're at 142 out of smithing. It's not bad, it's out of 700. He's definitely not going to finish it before we leave. So we'll have to do the floors at a different time. I'm so glad that all the stuff out here in shelves shouldn't fall off, chat, right? Right? Right, chat? Right, chat? Alright, I'm gonna unlink you, and I'm gonna link the 2 of you instead. So this is gonna be wood. Okay. So hopefully we should get that. Yeah, right. I don't know, this is what you guys said, is as long as it's, like, attached to the ship, it should be okay. Right, chat? We shouldn't lose all of this, how much is this? 1,800 steel? We're gonna test and see. We're gonna test and see. We'll see. We'll find out. If that's the case, we'll have to get more steel. I hope that doesn't make the solar generators fall off. Someone puts stuff outside the ship and it takes off. They're putting wart and all kinds of stupid shit outside and then it just falls off. Alright, now it's raining. Alright, so now it's a rainy thunderstorm. It's kind of hot out, which is kind of surprising for winter. So we could probably at this point rip up all the heaters and it wouldn't be an issue. I just don't know where we're gonna store them. Oh my god. Randy, don't set things on fire. So clear all. This is gonna be for heaters. And beds. Because we'll have to rip those up. Can we uninstall, 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 and uninstall? I wonder if we should put the fire foam copper somewhere else in here. The ship explodes and all of your pawns crash land and then you start the whole thing over again. That'd be kind of good. Alright, let's do this. Oh, see, every time it does our batteries, every time that there's a little thing of lightning, too. Ooh, this wood is deteriorating. I guess that's okay. Not again! Chat, a group of cows, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. I just paid for a cow and a bull, damn it! And now they're already mating. Chat, I don't think we need this many cows. Actually, I keep the 2 cows. And then we keep the milk? Do I need that much, though? They are food positive, but I don't think I need 2 bulls, right? I should probably slaughter this one. But we bring in cow number 1. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe. I mean, thanks, Randy. I guess that's food. Randy Eats has fucking listened. With the milk and feed them to the cow, you end up with extra milk. Huh, that's weird. So I guess we could do that. I mean, we only need 1 bull. Yeah, I'm not really going for the leather. I'm going for the food and for the milk, really. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just keep the 1 bull. This 1 bull is gonna have like a fucking full harem at this point. I'd keep more of them so we could have more milk. The only problem is we don't have enough space. We don't have enough space to really take them. Because we'd have to take them every single time. I would have to have at least 1 more core in order to sustain all of these animals. And then just keep them inside all the time so I don't have to keep throwing them outside. It's an option. It's very much so an option. Alright, chat, here's what I'm going to do, because it's already 2 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save this here. So, I guess I could stick them in a 1x2. No, I don't want to do that. That's so horrible. Oh, that'd be terrible. We've done some terrible atrocities in here, but for me, I like the roleplay aspect of it. So I don't like going too min-maxy. Like I don't like kill boxes either very much. I'm not that kind of person. So, chat. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. This was a ton of fun. So if you guys didn't see, I'm not here for the rest of the week or the weekend. So I'm gonna be back next Monday. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, and I have to go do some very fun allergy tests tomorrow. So I have to get a whole bunch of stuff done before that, because I don't think I'm gonna want to do anything after that. I have to do the full 128 pinpricks all the way down my back, so this is gonna be great. So we'll see how that goes, chat. But chat, this works out. Because we had a long stream yesterday with Mousy. I am going to put that up on YouTube, the side that I recorded. And I have to put up yesterday's VOD, and I'm going to put up today's VOD. So there's going to be plenty of content for you guys to watch, so do not worry. But, chat, thank you everybody for being here. This was a ton of fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Moth, for using your channel points to get gifted a sub. Thank you, everybody that stopped by. Thank you to all of the follows today as well. I really appreciate it. I don't like calling those out, so. Chat, if you guys have not, make sure that you guys go and follow the YouTube accounts. So all of the VODs are going to be over there. And I'm putting up some more short form content as well to kind of add some stuff in for you guys. So that will show up in the Discord. If you guys do not want to join the Discord, just go and follow the YouTube then. But otherwise, in the Discord, you will get a notification every time that I upload a thing to YouTube if you join the YouTube pings. But you don't have to. You don't have to at all. But chat, thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. So, where can I send you guys off to? So I guess next time we come back, we're gonna have to find a new spot to go. Why can I not mute myself? I think we were just there. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, chat. I think let's go and see our friend Belzy, who's currently playing Saloon Simulator. That sounds fun. We haven't gone over there in a while. So thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. Here is your raid messages. I hope you guys all have a really good weekend. I really appreciate you guys all coming by and hanging out all week. I'm sorry, it was kind of a weird one. I know the summer's going to be very strange, but it'll be still a little bit of fun, I promise. I may have to cancel some more streams in the next couple of weeks, but we have a fun subathon coming up. Even if we don't really get as many subs, then it's just some time for us to hang out and do some fun stuff together. But chat, let's go say hi to Belzy. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.